Okay, so last session. You guys had gone to your own separate ways for the night after returning to Chrisfell for the first time since you were sent on your hag mission. Through your separate directions that you guys went to after Valx's mother had come home. Valxis, you went on your own. We're going to go see a very wasted Frilly Sens, got to the front door and decided against it upon seeing her, like, sloshed on top of a table, and decided to go to your hiding spot, your little camp out hidey hole Valxis garden, rooftop garden. Drell, Ben, and Jin dumped out all of the contents of the fanny pack of holding and cleaned them of all of the hag guts and gunk and gore. And Ben had a quick, like, 2-sentence back and forth with what seemed to be a Sending Stone secretary for the Phoenix. And then you guys went to bed. The rest of the group, which would be Kilo, Aphelion, and Mary, went shopping. And on their shopping adventure, stopped at a pet store where Aphelion picked up 3 spiders that he could raise for whatever reasons he has. And Mary was led to a baby coatl, basically a black market pet purchase. And with Kilo and Aphelion backing this decision and sharing the price of this coatl, you guys purchased it and brought it in this magical case back home. Didn't tell anyone about it that night, told it to play hide and seek while you guys were at breakfast the next morning, and said that the secret word was bamboozle. The servants heard something just constantly shouting bamboozle in your bedroom, Mary, the next morning while you guys were at breakfast, and you said not to worry about it. A quick conversation was had with Valx's mother, Liliana, in which Valxis surprised the whole group by saying, like, cool, we did that mission, I'm done. I don't want to be a part of the family business. I don't want to be a part of any of this. Jin obviously had a very volatile reaction as he thought, killing shit and making money was a really good play. Like, he thought this was Valxis wanting to get an in with the family. And his mother, whether in disappointment or sadness, which Aphelion was able to detect was sort of a deep sadness, got up, left the room, went downstairs, and had an emotional moment with Valx's father, Von Adder, while he was cooking breakfast, in which Kilo saw because he snuck downstairs to grab food and is a very sneaky giant elephant boy. Somehow. Hey, you know how to carry that weight. That's all I'm saying. That's a thing you learned. After your breakfast, everyone was led up to Mary's room, in which the coatl was revealed. And everyone now witnessed this purchase. Drell had a very surprising reaction, not being down with this ridiculous purchase. Jin was able to discern what it was once he was told, and knew it, studied these things and thought they were sick, but knows so much about them, knows virtually everything about them and how they could operate. You guys discussed sending it into the Feywild and seeing what happens to see if it ages up, or maybe you guys all go to the Feywild and all this nonsense before deciding to name it Nimbus Bamboozle for short. And while you guys were discussing how the fuck you were going to carry this thing around, whether you were going to keep carrying the fish tank, are you going to send it to the Feywild, while this decision making was happening, the session had ended. So as we enter into today's session, you guys are all still in Mary's room. Valxis is somewhat catatonic in a sense, having I don't know, some mental breakdown over the last couple days. But the rest of you still sort of debating what you're doing with it, whether you should keep it. It's currently asleep on Kilo's shoulder. As we continue into today's session. So, take it from there.
You guys really are just gonna name it Nimbus Bamboozle and just...
That's how it goes.
Look at me. It was Jen's idea to call him Bamboozle.
Well, did you
I'm gonna look at you. You're the reasonable one in this group.
Hey, shh! You're gonna wake the baby.
Yeah. Shush. You're gonna need to keep your voice down. You don't want to hurt his feelings.
So, okay. little wing snake man aside, Valxes,
Huh?
what do you think we should do going forward? What are you gonna do going forward?
He just shrugs.
What do you mean?
What?
I slap him on the shoulder. What do you mean?
I don't know.
What about all this bard stuff and making songs of our adventures and stuff? Like what?
Yeah, don't we have a hag that we still have to kind of hunt down?
And like a whole phoenix to take care of too, as well as a lich, and many other things.
Yeah.
Oh,
So because the job goes bad in the slightest of not getting all 3 hags, you are done now.
The job went pretty well. None of us died.
Yeah, it could have been so much worse.
Like none of us died.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty
I
sure. It could have been
don't
way
get
worse.
why. Yeah, I don't get why it was considered a failure. Yes, we didn't get all of them, but
Because it was tight by the end of the whole.
we got the
thing.
leader of them.
Isn't
and the
And
other
we
has
got the,
ran
we
off
got
to
the
the
2
Feywild.
dolls. Like we killed the whole coven mostly.
so like
the voodoo doll of the
I
one
said
that got
mostly.
away, so that
I
might
saw Corey go.
help with tracking it down.
I mean, you did technically end a coven because now there's only one hag left, but
That's what I mean. We ended
Yeah.
a coven. We mostly killed them all.
Majority.
Drell's
And who's
stoked on the
stopping us
idea.
from-
Like,
who's stopping us from finding the last one too?
yeah, we could go back in the Feywilds.
Yeah, I think I'd be pretty down.
Also, to consider it a fucking failure when that fucking hag had like a whole thing with like Mary. What the fuck?
I'm
You're just gonna like totally toss like her thing out the window too because we didn't like get all 3? Like, come on.
No.
I may be some monster hunter, but I'm not just a fucking heartless piece of shit.
Yeah, and I might make some stupid decisions, but like,
Yeah, we still are proud.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I concur.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah.
I didn't actually know where I was going with that. Like,
Yeah, it seemed like it. No.
He'll get there when he gets there.
I don't know. I don't know.
oh, I know where I was going. Sorry, my bad. I might make some shitty decisions and not think on them, but I think you should think on this.
Think
Yeah.
on this?
You should stink on this?
Think on this.
Oh.
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 I agree. You really
I
should
heard
think on
take.
this, man. This is a big deal.
God fucking damn.
Think about what? I already told her.
Do you have your fingers crossed?
Wait, who?
You can always go back on your word. What is
What?
wrong with swallowing pride on it? We still need like their aid. There's no way we can take on the things that we need.
I don't
Not
think
need
we
to,
can
but
take
we
the
want to
Phoenix-
take on.
Yeah, we can't do the Phoenix on our own without your parents.
And we can't take on the Lich without your parents either. Like, this is
I
just
keep
a
forgetting
reality.
about this lich.
I don't know why you would forget about it. It's like a big deal. Like, Liches really
I know,
are a
it's
joke,
kind
man.
of
Like,
a very big deal.
Lich.
also,
That's what
by
I'm
the way,
saying.
some of us have deals with a dragon, and we still need to get more magical items.
isn't that
I'm
what he
not
is?
giving up this sword.
Well, I have a couple magical items. I got that magical tablecloth.
Do you think that dragon will want it? Like, it'll wear it?
No,
Like,
but he said he wants magical items. Fuck if I give a
She.
shit what he gets.
Wait,
Yeah.
She,
Nala.
he,
do I have to
them.
give the
I'm
dragon
sorry.
my pot?
not you.
No,
you
not
don't
you.
have
Didn't
to,
make
Oh.
you didn't make a deal with them.
Oh man.
This
God
was
damn it.
before we met you guys.
I was about to say, well, one of y'all better fucking die so we can get some use out of this before I have to get it.
do you have 50
What?
pounds of salt or whatever the fuck you need to be able to use that spell?
Oh my god, I forgot you got a
No, but I'm sure
respawn
we can
pod.
find it.
Who's
Jin
gonna
gives
carry
the
around
puzzled
50 pounds?
look.
Never mind.
Bro raises his hand.
Just give it to him in small bags that can fit inside the.
Yeah,
Every city we go to
easily-
will buy a little bit of salt.
Every city we go to, we'll just take the
What's the-
complimentary
what's
salt
the
packets
actual-
and put them in the.
What's the actual amount that item needs? Hold on.
I can check.
Is it
Cauldron of
actually 50?
Rebirth. It's 200 pounds of salt, so 10 gold
Yeah.
pieces full of salt.
Lord.
Because what happens is it's a
Jesus.
small pot
Easy.
right now. Think of like a kid carrying like a trick or treater like basket thing, like a little pumpkin. It's like that as a cauldron right now, like that small. But what happens is when she uses like an activating word or whatever,
When
it
you put the
becomes
body
big
in there,
enough
Yeah.
that someone could fit inside it,
Mhm.
and then you pour 200 pounds of salt over them for 8
They
hours.
come back to life.
For 8 hours, and then when you leave them there for 8 hours, and when you come back, they come back to life. Like they're back to life, and the salt is gone.
That makes more sense.
What if you put the salt in the cauldron
And then the body.
shrink
Does
it?
It
Does
doesn't.
it just pick someone?
It says
That's true.
when you
What-
revert the cauldron to its normal size as an action, it shunts out anything that can't fit inside it to the nearest occupied space.
Yeah. What
Exactly
happens
how
if
much
you
of
put
the corpse
rum
do
in
we
the
need?
coconut and shake it?
Exactly. Well, I feel like this is an important clarification. How much of the corpse do we need? Do
Hold
we
on.
need the majority
This
of
is
the
more.
corpse?
This is more
Second-
dependent on how the
second
raised dead spell
question.
works.
If we
Oh.
did put 10 pounds of salt into the bigger bowl and then we use the command word to shrink it, could we then aim the bowl at somebody so all the salt
Oh,
goes flying into their face?
Like
I
a
think it
shotgun.
gently places it in
Understand.
an unoccupied space.
I think
Like a
that'd be akin to
Yeah,
protection.
Yeah, AJ, how
If
fast
you
would it come
somehow,
out?
in a point of combat, Valxis, put 200 pounds of salt into that cauldron with no body, tipped it with like shouldered the cauldron, tipped it towards somebody, and then used an action to shrink it, I'd treat it
Alright,
as
we're
an
bowling balls in
attack.
it. Let's go, guys. I'm putting
If
bowling
we
balls
ever
in
have
there.
to,
Bowling balls in
holy
it, we're
water
gonna just
cannon.
launch
You're
it
not
like
putting
scatter shot at
shit
people.
in here.
if
It's
we ever have
not.
to fight a giant
Put
slug,
shit in there?
So just a few things
Yeah,
things
it's not
about
a
this
chamber
spell.
pot.
Or sorry, a few things about this a few things about this pot, right? One, it doesn't use the diamond that you would normally need for the raised dead spell. Two,
Uses
it follows the
200
same
pounds of
rules
salt.
as raised dead, so the body can't be dead longer than 10 days.
That's a pretty right
The
body.
person who dies, their soul needs to be willing to go back into their body. They come back at 1 hit point. If they had poisons or diseases, they're gone. It doesn't remove magical diseases or curses. It closes all mortal wounds but doesn't restore missing body parts. If the creature's lacking body parts or organs integral for its survival, its head for instance, the spell will automatically fail. So you need
Oh.
body parts that are integral to survival.
So at least a torso and a head.
Yes.
Damn.
wait,
So I couldn't put an arm in there.
And then revive
I think we
someone?
just
No.
I think we just had a medical advancement.
If you guys loophole the shit out of this, I will allow it.
Okay,
Like, if
guys,
you come up
I'm-
with loopholes for this shit, I will totally go with it.
So like, let's say you need to amputate an arm.
Uh-huh.
You know, local anesthesia is not that good, so you can just kill him
Oh my
And
god.
then bring them back
Cut
to
the
life
arm
with
off.
200 pounds of salt with
and then
no
bring
arm.
him back
Yeah.
to life.
Hey man, let me
It
It
just
does close all mortal
just trust
wounds,
me
so
on-
it would basically force cauterize.
Oh my
Hang on, so you're telling me
You just a gunshot.
Once every
you
7
basically pull out your
days.
45, put it to their head, blow their brains out,
Wait,
and then you
hold
cut
on.
No, you
off their
got-
arm.
No, you have to
their
keep
head.
the brain
Throw it
intact.
in.
They need their
The
head.
brain
You gotta,
has
like,
to be
put 'em in a
intact.
chokehold. You
I
gotta
don't
put
get why
'em
we
in a
just don't
chokehold
put
and, like,
it.
go to sleep.
like,
I
shoot
just
'em right
like
in the heart.
looking up and seeing Aaron eat some fucking chips.
Yeah. I'm like, wow, okay, all right.
It was really
Murder is very much the loophole of this group.
So what we're learning here is murder is okay as long as we have 200 pounds of salt and the body.
Also,
Okay,
the
so
person comes
follow up.
back at 1 hit point. So what you could do is
Oh.
insta-kill a very powerful enemy and then put them in the pot with no arms, no legs.
Oh my
and then bring them
God.
back to life for questioning.
Hey Corey,
God.
What's up?
hear me out.
Hearing you out. I'm going to write down
It's a
whatever you say here
nugget.
because I feel like this is going to be important.
There's salt water here, right? There's an ocean, right?
I mean, you're not on an ocean.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah, you're gonna make a salt farm.
You're not on an ocean. You're like north. You're like 3 days
No,
airship
just-
travel north
I
of
didn't
a.
ask where I was.
There
I was
are
just
oceans
saying-
in the world. Yes. Yes, Noah. Oceans exist.
Corey's entire world is landlocked. There's no such thing as ocean.
I mean,
It's
every
just
continent has a
heavy rains.
land connection, but there's still ocean.
Listen, Corey, I wasn't sure if this was just some big fucking rock we live on.
You guys
and
would be
there's, like...
fucking dead if that were the case.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what kind of world we live in.
I've told you the kind of world we live in.
You literally have a map of the world that we live in.
Well, no, you have
This
a
is
map
why-
of the continent.
That's why I'm asking if there's an ocean.
Yeah, but there's ocean on that map.
So, Corey, what I'm getting at is I'm going to invest.
Franklin,
in
knock some
a-
sense into this bitch.
What I'm getting at is I'm going to invest in a very long-term salt farm, and we will have a restoration society. We're going to pivot this campaign, boys.
You
We're
guys are
going
gonna
for
end
the
up being
fountain of
hunted
youth.
down for necromancy and killed.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Hell yeah!
Unless
I want that.
Yeah.
Yippee-ki-yay,
Unless-
motherfuckers!
How did this conversation twist so hard?
It pivoted.
Very much.
alright,
Yeah.
It's
I
always-
love
it
that. I
always
love
starts
that
at top.
Valxis just has
It's
this,
happened
like,
3 times
so
that you've been
automatic,
confronted and
automatic
then
like
immediately.
defensive barrier where everyone just
So-
forgets that he does stuff.
I gotta figure out in game how much salt we can get from each city. I'll
Okay,
just-
guys, what is the fucking next move? Aside from salt and shit, we
Yeah,
have a
yeah.
new fucking pet.
so
Do we
okay,
wanna?
can we go talk to Valxis's mom again?
I would like to.
Like,
You
The
go
session
stand at the edge of
ended.
the PvP
The session
section and
ended with you
splash.
guys.
oh, that's right. It's the same
feeling
day. She doesn't want
something-
to talk to anyone.
No. The session ended with you guys feeling something below your feet,
Oh, I
like
was
in
gonna
the
say,
room
didn't we-
beneath you.
Oh, I thought only some of us felt it, or did all of us?
No,
feel
all
it?
of you felt it.
Okay.
It was like the energy go,
What
All
is
below me.
or like a
What is that fucking?
Directly
shake, by
below
the
this
way?
room is
there
the room your
earthquakes
mother
and-
came out of the night before.
Yeah, it's
She
the
left.
teleportation circle room.
So she left. Or someone's here.
You're
Well,
saying
check
it
what
wasn't
that
like
fucking
this?
feeling was, yeah.
Nice.
Sure, a little more muffled
That
because it
was
was below you in
terrifying.
another room.
That
But
was
yeah,
Do I
So
know if it
scary.
sounds any different for someone leaving or someone coming in? Or if it just
not
sounds the
really.
same?
You didn't. You
What is it,
that
like a
room
fucking
stayed locked.
doorbell?
AJ,
Yeah,
more
AJ, just throw
teleportations with the
a
less,
low
like,
pass, throw a low pass
Institute
on that
from
bitch, and
Fallout.
then we'll be good to go because that'll
Not
have the
as lightning
muffle
blasting.
effect.
Nope, wrong
I
one.
don't know
Okay,
what
well,
that
I don't.
was.
Fairy godmother.
The more you know.
There's
But,
I can't do a low pass.
Yeah.
Wait, where's Stool in all this? Did we bring him up here?
Still at the table.
He's
God
downstairs at the table.
fucking damn it!
Wow, you said you told him to follow you.
Shut
and
the
he just
fuck
straight up did
up!
it.
I know.
Yeah. So yeah, stop,
he's
don't-
going
don't-
through his
don't
teenage
get mad at us.
phase.
Little
Ugh.
rebellious mushroom boy.
I mean, if you guys want, you could say that you had him follow you into the room you guys are
I
in.
was gonna say I brought him with me to get Jin. I feel like I would have brought him with me to come up here.
Sure, then he's just been standing in the room the
'Cause,
entire
like,
time.
I remember giving everyone like, "You guys better figure this fucking shit out." Like,
Yeah, well, you
Hey,
took him with
Don't
you. You had to
you
go find
lecture
Jin,
me
but
when
then he
you
came
leave
back
your
upstairs.
children downstairs.
He's with you guys. He's just you guys always. It's gonna be a constant that the other thing where like Stool's just kind of following you guys around, and then you like everyone looks at where's Stool, and he's just standing there in the corner, just like not doing anything.
It's
Just
like the meme. Where
It is
he
exactly,
just
yeah.
appears. He's like, oh,
Joy and Angela. Oh
okay.
fuck.
Let's go see if we can talk to Valxis's mom again. Let's real quick try to patch what her son said, because we all don't agree with this as
Yeah.
a group.
so to
Well,
be
I don't
clear,
think we should force Valxis to do what he doesn't want to
Well,
do.
okay, so then this is
as the DM, you're saying the plan right now is to go find Valxis' mother and say, even though Valxis doesn't want to work for your family, the rest of us do. So Valxis is gonna have to nut up and work for the family.
It really
nut up-
is.
nut up or
Yeah,
shut
that
up,
sounds like
bitch.
a very productive way of mending relationships.
I literally was like, "What do you want to do instead?" And it's a shrug. It's a pressed
Yeah.
Valxis.
I mean, I'm kind of.
I mean, we can do a massive time skip if you guys want to do nothing for a very long time.
What?
Hell no.
How long does it take for this thing to grow up?
oh my god, y'all want to wait years?
You want to wait
No.
years here?
I didn't think we were
If
gonna wait
that's the case,
years.
I can give you
Mary's
guys
gonna
some
go be a
montage
farmer.
sequences. A farmer?
It's all right.
I mean, yeah, we could spend the next 2 weeks training Ben on his armor work, but
If you guys want a couple weeks to like figure your shit out, we can do that. Like, if at any point you guys don't want to just keep continuing, like, have your characters in constant state of continuing shit, and they want to take break weeks, they can do that. I'm not opposed.
yeah, that's cringe. Time skips are cringe.
I mean, we could spend some
Real.
time training.
It's just writers trying to
Little
figure out the new
nimbus.
power gap they want to use.
Well, you guys
I
need
feel
to
like-
figure out what the fuck you guys want to do anyways.
I think it's.
Well,
a
I
good
mean, I
idea
know what I
take
want to do with
time.
Jin, but I don't.
What
think
do you
want to
do?
Yet.
Then voice it!
No, I don't think it's time yet. Yeah, I want to. I
Oh
want
my
to
God.
slow roll this a little longer.
Yo, beach episodes.
2
Homie's like,
weeks of
I don't know if my
episodes.
stuff, I don't want to do it right now, but also let's go fight a lich.
Well, I mean, that is long con. True.
All right.
Also,
I wanna,
who wouldn't want to fight a lich?
I
I'm
don't.
gonna go out into the city
True.
and go get some prices on salt.
Very
I'm gonna go look for a quest board or like I don't know
Yeah.
some orphanage that needs help or something. Like
Yeah, I think that's a good
Okay,
idea. While
so I
he's
have
doing
what
that,
I'll get to each of you one by one. So I have what Drell wants to do for the rest of the day. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Jin wants to gather on more information on his village since he's been missing 10 years.
Okay, cool. Who else? Aetheria,
He'll
what are you
invite
doing?
Ben if Ben wants
Okay,
to.
Oh,
Ben
if he
is
has to go to
invited
the
to go with
library.
Jin.
Why don't we just go to the library?
Well, that's what Jin was about to go do. Is
Wait,
go to the
yeah.
library.
No,
and
like,
see if
I,
The
he-
Great
I actually want to
Library.
go to the library. I changed my mind.
No. Ben's suggesting going to an island in the middle of the
Great
ocean.
Library.
The
Oh.
library.
The
The
Grand
library.
Library.
Oh, it's a place called the library.
Do you
What
not-
do you want to
okay.
do out there?
Okay.
That's far.
Okay.
Like he hasn't
I'm
been
about to
here for any
fucking
of
lose my mind.
Ben's recalls.
I
Well-
actually haven't though.
It's not true though.
In the few months that I've been with all of you, I've learned more about myself than I did in 50 years there, but that's not because of a lack of
You know,
knowledge
wait.
that they have.
Let's do something for Ben.
However, probably because of the mass amount of knowledge that they have. So now that the search has been refined, we might be
I,
able
for
to find
one-
some more
Okay,
information.
so just to remind everybody, the Grand Library is in the center of a place called the Narya Dominion, and it's on an island, the only not landlocked continent on the entire planet. It's the only place that's an island in the ocean called Paleforn, and it's home to the Grand Library, which is operated by no less than 2,000 librarians and seekers. No one person rules the library, but you have to gain access through permission by the Council of Elders. And it's also home of the College of the Fabrication, which is the largest wizard college in the world.
Oh,
So this is where Henry trained. This is where
we can't just walk in here, huh?
you could try.
I mean, I already have a library card, so
Ben could easily get back in. Ben,
Wait, like
during your 50
unironically, that's
years
how
here,
you get in?
You were both equally studied and studying while you were
Yeah, you
there.
t-
So
you
you
need to
were
get an
like, it was
elder's
help you help
card.
us sort of situation when Ben was there last. But
You
that
need
was
to get a-
also 200 years ago.
You get a card from some
Oh,
old people.
I'm assuming the
saying you
library
can read
cards don't
some
expire.
books.
I'm
Yeah, Nerd
assuming that
Island
the
honors.
Council of Elders has probably rotated some members by then.
yeah, they have me up on a painting in the room.
In a room, and one of the rooms does have a painting of Ben, full naked.
So
It was like an anatomical thing because they didn't understand how he existed. He was
Nice.
also going by we at that time.
actually, yeah, that's a good point. Let's do some characters. Let's do some of the stuff we need to do instead of what the world needs us to do.
The world doesn't
Yeah.
need you guys to do shit.
That's
I
what I
know.
mean.
Well,
Technically, the world
Yeah.
does need us to go after the Phoenix because no one else is going
No,
after them.
Does it
But-
though?
now
She
you
can just keep
care all of a
kidnapping
sudden?
kids.
No,
True.
we can
What do
let
we
her
care?
go.
Fuck them. Fuck.
What do you
Like-
guys here?
like
I'm
that
gonna
one
go
basketball
silent. I'm gonna
player
go
said,
silent. I'm gonna
"Fuck
give you
them
guys like
kids."
10 minutes
Like-
to just sit here and discuss what all of you want to, like what you guys want to do. Whether you're separating for some amount of time or
Corey, I
doing
want you
whatever.
to-
I'm gonna
I want
sit
it
in
to-
silence for 5 minutes and just let you guys go. Okay?
Can you mute too?
Deafen?
No, just mute yourself so you can't even react.
Wait. So no mic, but you want.
Redeemed
you to listen,
IRL.
Yeah, you can listen. I just don't want to hear you laugh or anything.
Well, is this an OOC thing of like what we're doing, or is
this
in
is an
character?
OOC conversation
be
that kind of
an
can lead
in-character
into
conversation.
character?
This is in character with me. Listen, what are we fucking doing here? Are we just chilling here for 2 weeks? Are we waiting for Sheila to come back? Or what? Are we fucking packing up shop, splitting up the group? What is this?
Are you waiting for
Don't-
Sheila to come back?
I think it might
She told
be-
me not to, but I don't know why that slipped me as a Freudian slip.
I
I
don't.
think it might
Actually,
be
that guy doesn't
beneficial
exist
for
yet. I'm
us
sorry.
Fucking
to
destroyed, bro.
Make a list.
What was
I don't
that?
think we need to make a list, but I just think that we need some time to think about it. And today may not be the day we figure it out, but I'm all for spending just a little bit of time settling down because for some of us, we have been on the move since the kingdom, since Bellic. It
I
hasn't
understand
stopped.
we've been on the move though, but so has the fucking Phoenix. She's teaming up with fucking hags.
So,
When we
I
sit on
just-
our ass, the progress she makes.
Look,
Things
time
are
out.
gonna
I've been on
happen.
the
She's
move
gonna
for
make
like
progress,
800
but we're not
years.
gonna do any better
Not getting
look,
any
sitting
closer
here
to her.
figuring out
begin
what to
with.
do,
I
trying
think
to
these
discuss
are
to
the
figure out
choices
what to
we
do.
have. We can settle down here for a little bit in a nice protected spot of the continent where we can be safe and keep an eye on the Phoenix, the Lich, the Hag. Who else fucking hates us? We
Yeah.
killed the Branch Boys, right? Like,
Yeah, we smoked those fucking guys. We smoked them.
Yeah, we can put out
Um,
feelers to keep tabs on like what the Phoenix, like any kind of reports we could
Like,
possibly get on the
look,
Phoenix.
Yeah,
keep
but
tabs
how do
on
we
that.
get any reports
no,
now
we
if we don't
can't.
do business with the fucking
We
family
can't
here?
do that because we're not allowed to. We were only allowed to go on this mission because it was a punishment and we were going to do it as, a favor. But we've already
Oh,
made
come
it so
on.
that the
You really
Phoenix-
think it's that, man?
we've
No
made it
way. It's just a favor.
in-
I'm sure they wanted one of us to get a taste of this business.
Of course they did, and maybe
this
that's
meal
something
was
we can think
nice.
about. That's fine, but from what I got in the throne room, outside of whatever the business that they want us doing, they don't want us interfering unless we're all for it. And
So-
Okay.
if we're not, that's fine. But we just need to take the time to ask ourselves what it is we want to do, where to go, but just what it is we
Look,
want.
does anyone need to tie up anything in their life?
I
No,
do.
what is with you? What is it with you and wanting to? Never mind.
Whoa,
You know,
who you're asking?
Spit it.
Oh, it
Yeah.
just seems like that you want to be on the move constantly and you don't give yourself any time to think. I'm all for. You want to go to this. You want to go to this library at the first mention of it. It just seems like any time there's
I thought we
first
were
mention
talking
of
about
something.
an actual library, like down the road.
Yeah, I think that's what he thought. Yeah, he thought it was probably grand. I said like
I thought like we were all
not
just
like
going
the
down
grand
the road.
library, just a
Like-
grand library. Yeah.
I guess.
Like I genuinely.
In my
thought
opinion,
it was...
I also thought the same thing. I wouldn't be
I
too hard
thought,
on
like,
it
you
on that
just-
one.
I thought he just needed to look something up real quick, not like a whole boat land travel across the world.
Yeah, I guess. So.
I'm down for it if that's what we all want to do, but like, that's what I mean. Is there anything we all need to button up as individuals?
Okay, I do, but no, I don't know if I could. I would like to
We'll
go back
take
to my
our time.
village.
That's what I mean.
And
Look,
we can do that.
we don't have to chase the Phoenix. We don't have to chase the Lich. Like I said, I don't mind agreeing with Aetheria. We can stay here, work on some skills for, going back out there and being more prepared.
It's just so complicated for me. There is no like when I'm downtime, it's like I do a job, I get fucked up, and then I go find another job. That is my downtime.
I
The
know,
blur
that's-
area.
I get it. No, I do. Trust me. That's how we've been doing it for like months
How long
now.
have you been doing this?
You
Jim?
guys don't like 10
No,
years.
we've been traveling. Look,
I
he's
feel like
been
it's
doing it for
looked at
longer
him
than
with
me, but
astonishment.
when I met Jin way back, like,
Just think about this. We've always been doing jobs, and the downtime, in my opinion, is when you also are going to do the job. It's a long travel. We just had like a whole week off flying.
Look,
Jin,
You're starting to
Jin, is it
realize
a
Jin
money-
is a workaholic.
look,
Jin.
Jin. If it's a money thing, I will literally pay you for 2 weeks to take off time.
It's that, and
Hey,
it's also.
We
time
can-
off is pretty good.
We can train together because
I don't know
wanna
what
work
else to
on-
do with myself. I'm not hunting monsters or protecting somebody or
Look,
partying or fucking.
Look,
I live
this
a
is-
very simplistic lifestyle.
I think this is
Jin.
what we need to work on. We need
Hunt
to
the
get some
monsters
salt.
with it.
we need to get some salt.
I was
so we
going to
can
ask if you've heard
revive
of the word
people.
mindfulness.
Who?
Huh?
Mindfulness, Jin. I was
Oh, you're
gonna
talking
ask
to
if you know
Jin.
that word.
I did a prayer for the first time in like 11 years.
That's good.
That was weird. Not weird. It was just I had to just sit still
New.
for a minute and just like really just chill out. It was nice, but at the same time, like there's work to do, guys. We got work to do.
Hear me out, Jin.
Like what, Jin?
There's children being kidnapped. There's a fucking hag that is let loose in the fucking Fae. By the way, that's like its fucking home element. That's fucking scary. We don't know what they're
Okay,
gonna try.
So what I have to
So-
say
There's
to
a
the full-
dragon that is coming for us in a year.
Pause.
Can't
Hang
forget
out.
that.
So look, we can. What? It's a year away. What the fuck?
You know how fast a year goes, man? It's almost been like almost been a month since we ran into
It's
that
literally been
dragon.
a month. Yes, thank you. I know how to.
Oh, we
keep
only have
track of-
11 months, man. That's
Look, Jin.
And I
or
have two
actually,
I take out the
Corey-
tablecloth and I give it to Jin. Look. Now you have a magical item. You can relax a little bit. You don't have to worry about getting back the dragon just yet.
okay.
Okay. You
Okay.
can relax
I'm
for
the
2
only one
weeks.
who needs to give the dragon 2 items, so we only need 1 for everyone who made a
Sick.
deal.
I'm covered. Thank
And
you.
I
So,
am
thank
covered
you. And he
because I have 2
high-fives you.
magical items.
Yeah, man. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, it's not so bad.
Look, Jin. Let's go into town. Let's go look at this. Let's go see if we can find a board just to go hunt monsters and keep this town safe. Or I don't know if this town needs that, but like,
Okay.
let's go
Okay.
dig up some roots into our past and see if we need to like cover anything, or you know what I mean. We can keep tabs on the Phoenix and the Lich and everyone else. How am I doing,
Okay.
Aphelion? Usually you're the one that comes up with plans. Like,
Well, I don't see how we could keep tabs on.
well, I just talked to
the
like
Lich.
Alexis's mom, and like I take out like a fucking sack of gold. I also have like a lot of money still.
Okay.
I don't have
And
a
I-
value of money. We could hire someone just to get word. I don't know. Can't you hire like a bird or something?
I don't think it's a good idea because from what it seemed like in the throne room, when we first got here, it seemed like that the Valxis family doesn't, well, his mother doesn't want us to have anything to do with the Phoenix unless we're all for being in that business. So I don't think it's I think it's just gonna make things worse if we try to keep butting in when we were told
Ye-
not to.
So
if I recall
Hey,
correctly,
she already
shut
told
up,
us
Corey.
that they are no longer putting resources towards the Phoenix because we said we want. Because I said that we still wanted to go after the Phoenix.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Shut up, Corey.
Amazing.
so if I recall correctly, there
You recall amazingly.
were
Almost perfectly
methods
sometimes.
Yo,
that the
come here.
family wanted to employ to correctly deal with the Phoenix in a way that wouldn't backfire or destroy the family business or create a war for that matter.
Yeah, especially since Sheila's like involved with his family business. I'm kind of hate to
And
say
I
it,
think-
guys.
Wanna go there?
Yeah, I'm aligned with not fucking over this family business if that's her money, man.
Okay,
She's
let's
rich.
just hang out in town. Jin, let's go into town and see. Shut up, you little bitch. This is how we. No! No!
I would like a reminder. I'd like a remind. I would like a reminder.
I yelled at. I yelled at. I got. Yeah.
And then we double.
Yeah,
and then we
I
double back.
apologize.
Cool,
Definitely
thank
sounds-
you.
All right, thank you, benevolent one.
Thank you,
Thank
God.
Thank you.
But the problem is, we have no resources.
We have no lead, no resources.
Look, okay.
And so if we
do
The
want
only
to
reason
deal
we
with
knew of
this-
the Phoenix to begin with was a happenstance of we caught one of the kids being kidnapped
Okay,
in the process.
you're right. So do we want to double down on the Lich then, or do we just want to bail on all of this and go do something else? Like,
Can I be honest? I don't think we're lich ready.
No, we're not. We could go check up on Opal. Didn't Opal get like kidnapped or something? Like,
Oh,
No, she
got
went back
taken
home.
Went back to she went back home.
oh, she went back home.
Yes, she went back home.
Well, that's what we were
Treat her.
told.
Yeah, that's true.
All right,
Um,
so do we?
But I'm
might
inclined
have-
to believe that.
Okay. With all of that
I
money
just
that
think-
you have,
especially
Drill,
since the king
maybe you
opportunity
can go
for
talk to
Empire.
Felwith and see if you can find an item to see somebody from afar. Like no matter where they are.
Scrying?
Look, I don't have any
Sure.
platinum. I just. Oh wait, no, I do have platinum. I'm a big liar.
Yeah, we all have 10 platinum.
I didn't know what the 10 was. I won't lie to you.
Mary Kill and Nafion all looking at each other. All down a little bit of platinum.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Look, if we want to invest into some like scrying magic tools or something like that, let's do it. Let's spend a couple weeks actually figuring out what we want to put our
Yeah,
I don't
okay,
see
that
why,
sounds good.
why do we need scrying tools?
Well, I want to check up on my friend Kane.
I don't know if scrying was the right word. I don't know what kind of tools we need. I thought scrying was like peeking.
Like
You guys are using very
looking
large
for
words that
some-
I don't
yes,
understand
yes,
right now.
Scrying is if you want to look like if you're looking for a person or a thing.
This is Drell the character. Like,
It's a
I'm
divination
sure
magic.
there's ways that we can do that without, we can contract someone. I mean, we're in Chrisfell.
Okay, then
Alright,
I would
Ben,
like to
so-
spend some time in
Several
our
people
break that
have-
we're taking to go get info on my village.
cool. So
Since we're
Ben,
gathering shit.
Jin, and me, Ben, you're coming with me because I don't know what you just said, and I didn't know we could hire people for magic.
Yep.
Well, I'm just
so-
assuming.
No, I believe in everything you're saying. Just-
And your many years
Uh,
of wisdom too.
yes. So we can go to the library downtown. Go get some salt. We'll start buying salt in small increments because we need how much salt again?
200 pounds.
I'm sure there's someone that would be willing to sell us 200 pounds of salt. I mean,
In one go?
Valxis's father may even have some in the basement.
200 pounds?
How are y'all gonna carry that?
I
But
have a bag of holding.
Oh.
I do think it should be said, we should take some time to sort things out. We've all kind of,
I think we're
well,
agreeing
you
on
all
that.
have been a little scattered, per se.
It's a good
But
one.
regarding the Phoenix, I think there is a deal that can be made to conspire against her with Valxis's family. We may have our different methods and we may act on things in different ways, but the flow of knowledge should be there. If we are genuinely working towards the same goal, I don't see why we can't.
Fuck, Ben, you're so well spoken.
Damn, you are fucking wild. That was fucking wow.
All right, Ben. I'll let you lead talking to the Valxies, the Winter Lights. My bad, I forgot his last name.
What?
Imagine that. Imagine being in the capital where the royal families and forgetting
Your
their
last name.
their
My bad.
name.
I didn't know about them until I met him. Like,
Yeah.
Secondly, though, so we're taking a break. Is that what's happening? We're gonna be spending some time here.
yeah.
Okay.
How much time?
2 weeks.
Give it a week.
I can do a week of break. I can do a week break.
Yeah, 2
I'm-
weeks seems a bit much. Maybe a week.
All right.
I'm
You
pretty
okay?
okay with whatever we choose, cause me and Nimbus Bamboozle got some training to do.
Yeah, that's kind of like
All right.
gonna be like a daily thing.
Yeah, but we need to get some.
Oh, you and me too, Ben. We got some training to do too. We gotta get you fucking big
Sick.
and ready for the armor.
Need to get these staples down. Just that way.
There you go. There's your thing to do, Jin. You get
Alright,
him
Corey,
set up.
Come back.
Jin just gives Valxis a dirty look.
Who's the DM here now?
All right, guys, we're gonna do our own campaign. Who needs this guy?
I think we do need this guy. We don't know what this world is
very
fully
much.
about.
We very much do need this guy.
Drell opens up the door, and there's nothing outside because I can't see outside the door.
And there's no god.
There's what? I don't know. I don't have a
Then
description.
cast darkness outside.
I need a
That's what happened.
description. Oh shit! There's hallways that I've been in multiple times. Oh, it's like a twisting tower. See, now I have the visual. That's what the DM's for.
Jesus.
Sorry, Aster, I forgot I muted my mic on stream too. My bad. I wrote down some things while you guys were talking because I was not paying attention to anything you guys were actually talking about.
That's good. That's what I wanted. I wanted you to tune out. So like you.
No, it worked because I have some very important information for questions you guys have asked in the past that I definitely never gave solutions to. So, get that to you later. So what are you doing?
So we're gonna stay here for a week.
Cool.
Jin wants to gather info on his village, and then, if possible, get one of those spells that allows him to see Cain, or what. However, Ben was explaining it. That one.
You want to scry?
Have someone
I was
scry.
Yeah.
proposing we
Yo,
on
so
our
Corey,
behalf.
perhaps talk to Felwith and maybe find an item to scry with, or we can hire somebody else to do it for us.
So Noah,
how far away is that Yule Church? It's like a town away, right?
no, it's like
The
probably
one that we like.
if you don't have an airship, it's probably
Before
3
you
weeks
set
of travel.
the forest on fire?
Oh fuck, that's right. We got into a
No.
fucking airship.
So it's
I thought we
you
got
cross
3 days.
It's from the
Cross
it's
the
across. It's
border.
back in the kingdom.
Set
It's
the
another
border.
country.
Yeah.
You guys
Oh,
crossed the
fuck.
bridge into another border town, border city, then hopped on an airship and went even further north to
Yeah.
the capital. So it would
Okay.
take you like 3 weeks by land travel
Yeah,
to
I don't
get-
have that much time.
to get there. Well, I mean, you
Okay.
do. You could technically have all the time in the world. Just things are going to happen in the world while you're using that time. You guys can do whatever you want. There's no stopping
wanna-
you guys from doing anything. Just the world's going to change around you while you don't do things.
Corey, I want to go to the town library.
Okay, you're in the capital of the empire.
palace?
There's a
Wasn't the
pretty
palace
decent
everywhere?
library. You guys have been inside the palace library.
Yeah.
It's where you guys were assigned the hag
Where
mission
you
in the
got the
first place,
mission.
where you met the
All right.
Eladrin, who was the one who info dumped you.
That's where I go.
Yeah.
That's where I go.
Cool. You
lost
find
on the
your way to
way.
your library. Okay, get lost. Well, he gets lost in the way because as he's walking there, just every candle and every torch in the entire building is going out. But he has dark vision, so everything just goes grayscale. You lose all sense of color the entire trip there.
Nobody has stopped that from
Nope.
happening yet.
Nope. No one has stopped it from happening yet. You could pay to have it stopped, but
I don't have a problem with it.
cool. So you get to the library, and are you going by yourself? Anyone else going to the palace library? Cool.
No,
Drell
I
gets
think,
there by himself.
yeah,
You go inside and you see that Eladrin woman is kind of like the librarian here, but you almost gather that she's like an info master type. And she's currently reading through tomes at a desk.
Huh. I like walk up to a random shelf of books and I take one out and I
Cool.
open it and I'm like,
Roll me a D100.
I was like, what kind of book
You
is
just
this?
ran to a random shelf of books and are like, DM, tell me what it is. 58? Hold on. This is a fiction book, mostly for children.
Welcome back.
That's okay. Cool.
I
You
go-
realize this is probably not a good section. This is a lot of fiction novels.
I leave the aisle and I go down a few and I go in and take out another book.
Okay. This one is the geographical history of the Winterlight Empire.
Oh, okay. I put it back and I go down this aisle a little bit more.
Okay.
Take out another book.
What are you looking for?
I want to know if there's a history book on the Battleforge range where I come from.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Cool. Easy enough to find if you actually ask someone for help. If you're going to sit here and go through every single book in this entire library, you're going to struggle.
I want to see how long it takes me before she notices that I don't know how to work
Roll an
a
investigation
library.
check.
Well, I'm great at those.
It takes you a solid hour and a half before you even get close to finding what you're looking for. Do you give up at any point, or are you going to ask for help?
I walk up to the lady.
Okay.
I'm like,
Do you remember her name?
God, no.
Do you want to try to remember her name? Roll a history check.
Sure. I'm so good at that.
Oh my god.
You swear it starts with a W.
Ow.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
You swear it starts with a W.
Oh no!
I'm so good at all of these
Oh
rolls.
my god.
I said you swear it starts with a W.
I think it starts with a W.
Excuse me,
She doesn't look up from her book.
ma'am. Excuse me. I knock on
She-
the desk.
Takes off a pair of glasses, folds them, puts them down. Yes, how can I help you?
Hey, I'm sorry to bother you.
I don't think
I'm
you
looking
are.
f-
You wouldn't be bothering me. What's up?
You're right. I'm looking for a certain kind of book, a history book.
Usually libraries have those.
Yeah, I need help finding it.
What is the book?
Well, I don't
Come
know.
on, speed up. What are we trying to do? What are you trying to find? Give me information. You're tiptoeing around things.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. It's a history book.
On?
The Battleforge range.
Okay,
over
good.
there.
And she just gets up and walks towards a different aisle.
Wow.
Was that close?
No. It was on the other side of the room. You were looking at a lot of geographical stuff. She's going towards like a history section. Like you kept seeing like how the land has formed over time, and where she goes is like a detailed history of the war. She pulls out this giant tome and just plops it on a table and goes, "There you go."
Thank you.
She shakes her head and just goes back to the desk. What are you looking for in this book? It's a big book.
Certainly like a table of contents. What's the latest entry in this big old fucking book?
Latest entries from about 75 years ago.
Fuck, dude.
Which
Oh,
it got to a point
unironically.
at the end of this book. It got to a point where they were just like, whoever was writing this was just like, still war, still not ending, kind of pointless to talk about. And that's how it ends. Like the person got sick of writing about it.
I wanted to look into like refugees or like any
People who've left?
Yeah.
Different book.
Are you fucking for
People
real?
who've left the Battleforge range? Yeah,
This
they're
is
not
a different
still.
fucking
You're
book?
doing a history of the Battleforge range. People who leave won't be in the history anymore.
All right, I'm gonna pick up the book and bring it over to the lady.
Okay.
Hey, excuse me.
She like while like reading through a page, just goes, "You read fast."
I skimmed. I looked. I
course
know
you
that
did.
there's a table of contents of these things.
Uh-huh. Congratulations.
I was hoping to find more information on like the refugees from that area. Like, is that like in a different book or like
I mean, you want the detailed like breakdowns of people who've left and what they talk about? I mean, it's not going to give you the
Yeah.
addresses.
or like
You're looking for like an autobiography from a person who has left the Battlefield range?
Yeah.
What kind of
Trell is-
person? There's many types
Trell-
of people who have
Trell-
left the
Trell-
Battlefield
Trell
range.
is just like nodding their head.
What kind
yes.
of person? There's many types of people who have left the Battlefield range.
Just like a veteran, like a warrior who left.
Okay, I guess clarify for what reasons. We have different
You know,
biographies of different. Most people who are veterans of that war died in the war.
you're telling me no one left?
No, if people leave, they're not considered veterans or warriors. They bailed on a war.
Well, I want books about those people.
The ones who bailed?
Yeah.
I mean, there's some autobiographies. There's one of a hold on, and she gets up and walks away and comes back with a book, and she goes, "This is an Era Cochrane chef who was part of creating the meals for the Era Cochrane army at the top of the mountains, and got so sick of making these shitty meals that no one appreciated that he left to start a span of restaurants."
Oh. Is there any other ones?
Yes, but I don't know what you're looking for.
I.
Do you want it from the Era Cochrane side or from the ground?
Maybe one from each.
Okay, here's the chef book. And hands it over. And then she goes back and like is filtering through, and she goes, you just hear her call out amongst the aisles just over the top. You hear, "I'm going to be honest, it's not often that people from the ground leave. They're very stubborn and most of them die. Why are you so interested in this anyways?"
Oh, reasons.
Deception check?
Dude, I'm great at those. Oh, I'm not.
My God.
Why?
She goes, "You know, I don't know why it's so hard for you to tell me the truth, but if you need to keep your secrets, it's not my place to ask."
Thank you.
And you kind of hear her voice like move like 3 aisles down, like if she's just like trying to find a book. And then she ends up finding one, and she goes, "This isn't an autobiography. It's actually just a biography that someone else wrote about someone who left the Battleforge Range and then became a drunkard, trying to preach to people who aren't involved in the war that the war needs to be stopped for years until drinking killed him."
All right, I'll take that book.
Okay, cool. She hands it over.
Any other ones, or?
It's a whole library. What are you looking for?
Can you just show me the aisle there?
They're in different aisles.
Oh my God!
It's autobiographies and biographies from individuals. They're in different sections, depending on the contents of the biography. That one was a chef. That was in the cooking aisle.
It's in the cooking aisle?
Yes, he's a chef. It's the story of a renowned chef.
I think this library needs to use the Dewey Decimal System.
What information are you looking for specifically? I can help. I'm like,
Look,
my brain is trained to gather
I was
information.
just trying to find more recent history on the Battleforge Range.
Why?
To see, like, because I want to see how it's progressing. I was a deserter that left.
How the
years
wars?
ago.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
You were what?
Yes,
Ooh,
I was
gossip.
one of the grounds people that left the war.
Wonderful.
I
Give me
don't
just a second.
look-
She runs around the desk and grabs a
fuck.
notepad and flips and goes, "I'm sorry, continue?"
Are you taking notes?
She starts writing everything you're saying.
What the fuck?
She goes, "So you were from the ground. What city were you from?" This is where Noah doesn't remember what his birth city was.
No,
You have no idea?
No, I tried finding my
Wait, no,
docs.
wait.
Dude, they're buried.
This makes
They're
me
buried
so
right
sad.
now.
Do
This
I?
makes me so sad.
All I have is my Eberron campaign notes.
Do you actually not know?
Do
Do you know the town that you met that you went to meet Jin?
I'm reading it. Trasmol?
Tresmol is where you met Jin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm not from Yolheim. I don't know.
No,
which
you're
part of the
not.
Mountains
Yolheim's
I'm
not in the
from.
Battleforge
No.
Range. Yolheim's in the Khalil Coastlands.
Yeah, dog. It doesn't.
You
it
traveled
literally-
country borders to find Jin.
Listen, man, it doesn't say where I came from. On the piece of paper you gave me, it doesn't
I understand.
say.
I understand. It's fine. We talked about this a million times, but it's okay. It doesn't. It's fine. You are from Kegstone.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, you're from Kegstone. You trained under the one of the 3 of the Triumvirate. Specifically Ridgegore, Breaker of Souls, the Dwarf Lord.
Came from
Or sorry, the
hometown in
Goliath
home
Brute.
Country.
Huh?
Laughing at what Fulp said.
What are you telling her about you?
You know, I didn't want to make this about me. I was just looking for like information like about the area.
Do you want to try to it's still at war. What about the area are you trying to find besides the fact that it's constant battle and bloodshed? Is it easing up? No. Is any side an advantage? No. It's the Battleforge range. It's been named that for a reason.
Yeah, I guess that's what I wanted to know. Is if
that's why everyone hates them.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Are you going back?
I put the books down and
She starts writing. She goes, no, hold on.
No, I
sit with me for a moment. Oh, no, I'm sorry if I was brash. No, please come back, please. We could have so much to talk about. I could tell you so much about the Battleforge range.
No, it's good. No, it's.
I'll pay.
No, how much?
How much are you willing to tell me?
I don't know. Money talks.
I have 50 platinum if you tell me everything that happened to you from the moment you were born to when you left.
I walk back in. Oh, fuck.
She goes, you will get 10 platinum for every stage of your life that you experienced before you left and what happened afterwards.
Oh my god.
If you don't want the money, that's fine. You can go. And she sits down and closes the notepad.
Are you going to turn this into... What did you call it?
That's not part of the deal. What I do with this information is my own.
Are you going to turn this into a whatchamacallit?
A biography?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Drell.
Right, scribbles it down.
Dude, fuck you.
She goes, nah, well, maybe. We'll see. It depends on how juicy the information is.
This is how everyone finds out how you all died. Oh no, dude, I'm gonna fucking make some money doing this.
Are you gonna sit down and do it?
Dude, yeah, I'll sit down.
Oh God, I don't know.
Okay. She sits down with you and you guys spend the next 6 hours with you detailing everything that happened to you from the moment you were born that you remember to when you left. Not after you left. That's going to be another session for another time.
That's another 50 pounds.
Yeah. So what's the last detail you tell her?
I'd probably tell her about Yolheim and, how, I found some redemption, try to end it on, a better note.
She goes,
how I met Jin and...
That's the most fascinating part, because as far as I was aware, Yolheim's in disarray. Everyone's abandoned the village.
Oh...
Wonderful. Okay. And she scribbles down she's on page 50 of notes to write down here.
I forgot I needed info on Yol. That's literally half the reason I came to this library.
She goes, okay, well, first of all, and she goes into a bag, she goes into a bag and just rifles through and then starts taking coins out and putting them in another bag, and she hands you a bag of 50 platinum and goes, if you come back tomorrow and tell me everything that happened since you were in Yolheim to present date, I'll give you another 50 platinum.
You want to know everything that happened from Yolheim to now?
Haggle.
Yes.
Haggle.
Look, there's really some things I shouldn't talk about, and my friends will probably get mad at me for talking about that stuff.
That's fine.
Because
I'll keep the 50 platinum for myself then.
Growth.
I don't need to. I'm saying if you want the money, you'll come back and tell me.
Can we keep the offer open?
Again, it's only if you come back and tell me, I will pay you.
I know you will, but I don't know if I can come back tomorrow. I really need to talk to my friends about this because my friend, I wish I was joking when I said they don't like when I talk about the things we've done.
You see that she leans in a little bit, and this is the most human she's looked this entire time as she drops her stoic, harsh exterior, and she just goes, is it your friend's story to tell?
Oh my god, don't do this to me. And I take the bag and I put it in my fanny pack.
She goes, she takes off her glasses and starts cleaning them without looking up at you, goes, you'll do the right thing. Farewell.
Oh, before I leave, can I actually get... What's the latest scoop on Yolheim? I kind of forgot. You mentioned something brief.
It's a ghost
just in
town.
Disarray.
It's a ghost town. Everyone is abandoned because their god abandoned them.
That's crazy.
I mean, imagine dedicating your entire life to a deity. Your entire life. Some of the monks of Yolheim were 80 years deep into worship of Yol, and then he vanishes. They haven't heard from him. Most of the clerics lost their powers. They were sick that were in the middle of being cured, and all of the power went away. Yolheim, it's quite a fascinating story. I was already gathering information on it. I was going to pass it along to another author friend of mine. They were going to write the tale of Yolheim in its rise and fall.
I'm coughing like this in character.
She goes, "Are you all right? Do you need a lozenge?"
Yeah.
She points to the front of the desk where there's just been this jar of like hard candy the whole time.
I grab one and I eat it.
Okay.
It's like where
Whole?
It's butterscotch.
Butterscotch. Ooh.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So
I do believe, and it's sad to say, some of them couldn't keep on living.
Oh.
Oh.
I believe there was one monk. He was sort of the leader of the pack. And she starts rifling through pieces of paper, and she just goes, he supposedly went rogue.
Did he?
Yeah, he started killing people instead of Yol's not around. What's the point to life?
Oh my God! Does he have a name? Trell's trying to stay so composed.
What was the name of your mentor?
Oh my
God.
What was the name of your mentor?
No.
Do you remember? I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember. I'm gonna have to go check.
I don't remember either.
I don't know if this was in my write-up for you or your thing that you gave me.
Oh my God.
Well, your commanding officer in the Battleforge Range was Jax Boulderbreaker, but that's a different person.
I don't think we named the guy from Yolheim.
No, I think it might be in the document you gave me.
Holy shit. What have I done?
I do not see him anytime
No,
soon.
no, he's not in there, but I'm gonna give him a name.
It's like, I don't think we named him.
You talked
Jerry.
about him in your thing, but you didn't give him a name. One sec.
This is wild.
Driston.
I wanted. This is more than I wanted, man.
Driston, Driston, Driston.
No.
And she goes, yes, an old monk by the name of Driston said if Yol won't bring him joy, he'll take away everyone else's. And went on a killing spree. He's currently at large. No one knows where he is.
Looks like we found a quest.
I mean, you guys have like 10 different things you could be doing right now.
Drell does the gagging thing that Dee does from It's Always Sunny when like she's really good at this.
She goes, oh, no puking in the library. Come back tomorrow for that 50 platinum if you'd like it, after you talk with your friends.
Yeah. Drell fucking like sprints out of the room.
Okay. 6 hours just went by. What's everyone else doing for this day? That's Drell's day.
I mean, Jin wanted to go and try and gather info on like his village, but I don't know if he could get that from like a library or who you would speak to even like know worldly news.
You are of the mind that your village intentionally stays secret, and that if you were to gather information about your village, it would have to come from a person who knows things that shouldn't be known.
Okay.
So your best bet might be to go down to the black market hub, but you're not sure because you don't know if they deal in information as much as they deal in items.
Man, where's Valxis' mom?
Oh, you guys all came out of Mary's bedroom, and she's fucking long gone.
Yeah, I know.
And the thing is, Von Adder's not here either.
I know. Okay.
Well,
Well, I mean,
his father is not here, is what I'm saying.
Damn it. Okay, then Jin will just chill with Ben and ask if Ben is ready to start training. And that is, he will do some training
starting
for the
day
day.
1 of armor training. Is that what this is? Okay. And this is this light armor? Light armor?
Light armor.
Day 1 of light armor training. This is just you guys take wooden practice swords and you're hitting each other.
and do
it's just
push-ups
it's a
and
movement,
running
yeah,
around
it's a
with
movement
it.
thing
Yeah.
as well as a combat thing. So you
Yeah,
guys
it's
are,
like those dudes who run around with like weighted vests and shit. It would probably be like of those workouts.
yeah, you guys are
which is
Goku.
not
You guys are
spells.
Goku with
Well, yeah, we're
gravity
hyperbolic time
rooms.
chambering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Rock Lee with the weighted
the
ankles.
fucking ankle weights.
Yeah.
Jesus, yeah.
You guys are training with
What have I
heavier weights than what you're using, right? So
Well, Ben is training. Ben is training by wearing armor when he doesn't wear armor.
Corey,
So
how
he's
long has
getting
this
used to weight.
been?
What do you mean?
How long has that happened?
How long has Yolheim been in disarray since Yol died?
No, but like,
how long has Tristan been murdering people?
Since
Yol
Yol
died.
disappeared.
This has been your canon this whole time?
Yes.
I just found
Bad
out.
shit happens when you kill a god.
Yeah,
Especially
other
a
than that,
god
like-
of joy. Why would a person who worships a god of joy who loses their god be all happy about it? You should be happy that the guy who ran the Church of Yol in that city you went to is like trying to find a backup deity instead of going out and murdering people.
Oh my
True.
god, we're all fucked, bro.
Sorry,
Fucking
so
screwed
Jin
my
and Ben,
cold.
what are you guys doing?
What have I done?
The workout, and probably after the workout, Jin will probably will try to bring up what he witnessed in his dream speak or
Okay.
dream
Well,
instance.
do I already have fitted armor?
Did
I
you
thought you
not?
bought
Didn't
some.
you purchase armor, but you
Yeah, I
couldn't
thought he
wear
bought
it?
some,
I thought
and
the
that's
whole
why he
point was that
asked.
you bought armor and you couldn't wear it.
Yeah, I thought that was like
Did I?
legit the whole thing.
I thought
yeah.
you did because you were talking about if I wore this armor,
And
would I be at
that's-
disadvantage?
Yeah, and then that's
don't
why
think
we
I
also
did,
like debated
'cause I don't
like
have it in
working
my
out with
inventory.
sword and armor at the same
Oh,
time.
I
but
think
we
you bought. I
did
think you
separate.
bought some basic leather armor at one point,
Yeah.
but just put it in your inventory. It's fine. It's cheap enough. Knock off like a gold, maybe.
You're
Like,
telling
it's-
me this guy's been murdering for like a month?
Yes. Well, he was murdering and then he went off the grid, so no one knows where he is.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so cool, man.
Yeah, your
is pretty
mentor.
cool.
You drove him insane.
Congrats.
It's almost like killing a god in D&D had unforeseen consequences I didn't
Oof.
think about at the time. I
Yep.
just tweeted that.
And nothing can go wrong. Oh no, it all went wrong.
So, Philion, what are you doing with your day?
I'm gonna be right back.
Well, throughout the day, probably just working with Nimbus Bamboozle and just training him to do basic stuff.
Mary, same thing.
Trying the best that we can.
Mary,
Learning more about him.
Sorry.
same
Maybe
thing.
him-
I think there was
Maybe
something that-
teaching him basic common alphabet.
I think words like basic alphabet and just like also basic things to try to behave.
You guys find that language is something this thing picks up really fast. To the point
Amazing.
where by the end of one full day of you training it to learn common, it's like full-fledged like 6-year-old conversations.
Amazing.
Like these things are geniuses. They're smarter than any humanoid. They're like they pick up this shit fast. Kilo, are you also in the training or what are you doing?
I'm gonna be there for my children. Okay.
Okay. So he's chilling on your shoulder this whole time. Like he's being trained with you.
hmm
Adorable.
Was there something that Hida wanted?
Mind if I throw in a little
Yeah.
bit of Druidic in
I
there?
mean, if people want to get the other stuff going first before,
I just want to make sure everyone's
He
doing
brings up,
something
yeah.
for the day before you guys get to what you bring up at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Valxis, what are you doing all day?
Once the night comes, Phelan will be working on something else, but
Okay.
when it comes.
I don't know.
He's got nothing, just sitting and
I-
watching them train
I-
the fucking Coatl?
No, I think he disappears for a few days.
Days. Okay.
Nice.
Do you want to tell me in a DM where to?
Sure.
Cool. Okay. Philion, what are you doing with the rest of the night?
I'm probably gonna see if I can find a quiet spot high up, as high as I can go,
Top of this tower.
and perfect. Outside?
It has like it's very guard tower esque where it has like outdoor balconies.
Wonderful. I want to try and I'm gonna meditate, I think, and in that I want to kind of lay the foundations of attempting to, I don't know, I guess hopefully
You
come
getting
up with.
religious? Sorry.
No, I'm trying to, I guess, start the beginnings of possibly developing another spell of my own, using kind of just concentrating at night only, using whatever constellations I can see in kind of that sort of process to begin the basics and the foundations of making a new spell, if possible.
You're trying to create a new spell.
Trying to like develop ideas for one.
Okay, so
At least for the first
you
couple
don't
of
have
months,
ideas that you don't have an idea for a spell that you're in the process of
Oh
trying to
no,
create?
I do.
Okay, you're just seeing if you. I mean,
It's
you
gonna-
have the
yeah.
ability. Like it takes a while,
Hmm.
but you can just the way that someone trains in the way that like Ben's training in weapon and armor use. You would take roughly the same amount of time to be able to create, practice, and master a spell.
Hmm.
So, if you want to take this first night to like sort of meditate on your ability to be able to do so,
Hmm.
you can, but you can get into the process. AJ, what are you doing?
I'm biting the bottom of my camera. Sorry.
Yeah, but okay, so that's what you're doing. Jin, you and Ben. You said you wanted to talk to him about the dream.
Yeah, they're probably like chilling out, like just sweaty.
Yeah, pouring water on my head.
Yeah. Oh man. How's that first day? Not so bad, right?
Sorry, I can't hear you over my own heartbeat.
Okay. Hey, listen. So I brought up the whole like, can you like revive the dead, and that whole topic. The reason why I was asking you is because I had like a dream recently, and it was with close people from my past. One of them died because of my own personal gain, my own ambitions, I guess. Definitely ill-placed desires. But when in this dream, I kind of was able to see into like, I don't know, what would you make of it? Potential what ifs of what could have been if she lived and all these things. I was just curious if it's even plausible that I could bring her back and try to amend something with one of my, well, what I guess he was my childhood best friend, but probably hates my guts now and is actively probably going to try to kill me. But also the scenario I saw was that like my village like kind of like burned down or was like decimated, just complete like rubble, just in total disarray. And I don't know, I kind of want to go back and check on it. Not kind of, I do want to, but I don't want to bring everybody or I don't want to make people feel like they have to come. I don't know if this is my own solo journey or something, but I don't know. That's why I was asking about it. I spent a lot of time together. I feel we're pretty close that I could run this by you.
Well, do you normally have visions or things of such?
I mean, of like total destroyed like futures and stuff. No, this was like the first one. It was pretty intense. I also walked on like a really long path. Jin fills them in on like, how
Yeah.
it went down.
AJ, you were there for the dream, right?
I think so, yeah.
He gives you the details of the dream.
So yeah, pretty much it was
You're the first person
like
to tell him.
that, and I woke up with like just bloody tears down my face because that's kind of how my people cry with blood. But the strange part is, as I pushed into like the beam, it cut my hand, but it didn't like take my whole fucking hand off. You know what I mean? Even if I like pushed into it, it just was just kind of there, and then it passed through. So I don't know what that means, but I am curious. But I mean, we would have to go, cross the river and into another place.
Well, this isn't meant to sound mean, I suppose, but you think they'd welcome you back?
I don't know. I mean, I do owe them all a great apology, so regardless of them welcoming back, I should return and try to amend things, regardless of if they want me or not. You know what I mean? I have to take some accountability. Not some. I have to take accountability in this, so. I mean, it's also been like kind of been my idea, I get old, have a bunch of little rugrats running around. I open up my own little Monster Hunter thing. Be cool. But I mean, at the same time, it would be better just to keep helping my people kind of flourish. So.
You go back, would you have to stay there?
I don't know. I don't know what it would be like. Possibly not. I mean, with how the ritual goes down, whoever becomes a champion of Anakris, you go out into the world and you try to do good upon the world, and then in my opinion, you would come back and then bring upon the new era of potential candidacies,
Well, I think it would be healthy for you to go back,
Yeah.
have some closure on some things. As far as bringing people back from the dead, I unfortunately don't have much experience. As ironic as that sounds, I suppose.
Yeah, especially for someone, of your past, it is kind of funny to hear. But I'm also just so curious about like my people as a whole, why we want to stay in hiding, as well as like the god we follow. I mean, not to like toot my own horn and brag on this, I don't see very many other, people like me, especially like me, where I've shape up into a moorbounder, but even just the blood part with, flames or whatever could come of that.
Even though we are, well, very different situations, I think I sympathize with the feeling.
Yeah.
Well, if you did want to travel back, there are several things that are pressing, but still need time to develop as far as them being duty to call on our part.
Well, the other thing I've been thinking about, and I don't really want to bring it to others yet, say we can't get the resources from this family, right? If my people hunt monsters and take care of, evil creatures of the world, I'm sure they would have something on maybe the Phoenix. I mean, she was able to commune with Dendar, and now she works with hags, so in a way it lines up with their things, and we could get I mean, as much as a long shot it would be for resources, it could be possible if they are so kind enough to help us, even after my doing.
Well, I know you're village has kind of lived a, separate lifestyle from the rest of the world, but perhaps on the basis of the several encounters that we have to deal with eventually, there could be an alliance on the table between the Winterlights and your village.
Yeah. Yeah, there could be. There very much could be. It's tricky. I mean, I don't know. Do we bring this up to the group? I don't know. I mean,
think
I'm
it's
not
worth it.
opposed to it, but yeah. Okay, if you believe it's worth it, then
And I'd be happy to go with you as well.
thank you. Thank you. You hungry though? You want to get some food, man? I know that was like a big deep talk, but we're just.
So at this
I
point,
just want
Jin,
to
you
take this
notice-
armor off first. I can't really
Yeah,
lift my
Jin,
arm.
Jin, it's at this point you notice that Ben wasn't sweating,
Oh, you don't sweat. You don't.
but
is
he is
another-
sore from wearing this armor.
This is another question I have, Ben. Do you bleed?
I think so.
I'm just curious, because like when you took that cannonball to your chest, you didn't just bore a hole through you. Which, by the way, good on you for taking a cannonball to the chest. I've not known a lot of people that do that.
Yeah, it was. Well, I guess it would be pain if. Yeah, I guess that was pain.
Hmm.
You guys go and get
The
food.
healing.
Yeah.
Anyone? So you guys want to spend? You guys are spending a week, not going
Yeah.
anywhere, doing anything. Is there anything specific over the coming days? People are
Maybe
specifically
in
trying
2
to do
days,
besides
Jin
training.
will bring it up to everybody else after mulling it over and
Um,
working out a bunch. So
Can I?
he'll
at
have the
some point-
conversation with
Do you
the
go back,
squad.
Drill, the next day? Or
Uh,
do you want to have the talk?
One, I need to mention it to the group, and two, I need to ask Valxis's mom if she knows about Dristel.
Tristan.
Tristan?
Tristan.
Uh,
Yeah,
Valx's
man.
mom, not here. Valx's dad also didn't come back.
Fuck, dude, they're dead.
So the next day rolls around. Valxis isn't here. Valx's
Oh,
sisters
fuck,
aren't
dude,
here.
he's
Valxis's
dead.
dad's not here. Valxis's
Everyone's-
mom's not here. You guys
the
are
whole
in this
village is
tower
dead.
with just servants.
They went on a mission.
Where did everyone
Where the
go?
fuck did his family go? Are all of them this like? I don't know how to explain it. Like it's not even broody. They just
Whitey?
they just bounce. Like this is it. This is fucking crazy.
This is like Spy Kids 3, where the whole family goes missing.
You guys are fed breakfast the next morning, and dinner that night. But they're both meals created by the servants. They're not nearly as good as Von Adder's food.
You see Jin kind of just like dragging his fork through his food, like sadly, like
Jin, what's
but-
the matter, man?
You guys are all
Not
here
the
except for
same.
Valxis.
He's like clenching his fork like with a fist. It's just no offense, it's good, but it's just
Not the same.
Yeah.
You see one of the servants in the corner of the room get this real sad look on his face, and he kind of just mopes downstairs.
Then you hear a
Oh.
wail.
It's hard to
cry.
imitate genius, man. It's hard to imitate genius. I don't blame you. It was a tall task as Jin yells down the stairs.
I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation.
We're all hurting. We're all hurting.
After the staff leaves, I'll cast Prestidigitation to give it more flavor.
Okay. He does. He casts prestidigitation over. He goes to every individual food item and prestidigitates
Hey,
to
wait
make
a
them
minute.
have
This
a little
shit
more
is
flavor.
good.
And you just hear from downstairs, "Don't try to butter me up."
No, seriously, it's so good. I
But-
must say, like the wrong side.
Let's say this is breakfast the next morning.
Um.
You're all there except for Valxis.
Hey, so guys.
Wait, did you guys leave Nimbus Bamboozle in the room, or is he with you?
I sure hope that we. Oh, boy.
Bamboozle, bamboozle, bamboozle.
I think during yesterday's
Lesson.
training lesson, we probably would have just taught him
He
basics like
talks with a basic
instead.
sixth grade So
Sixth
6-year-old, sorry, 6-year-old, this many,
Yeah.
conversation.
And then probably just what, come and stay and just basic like sit, heal, whatever, like staying in one place, sort of.
At one
Teach him
point,
how to
well, the
mimic
next
kites.
morning, the next
Mm.
morning before you guys come down for breakfast, Mary, you wake up and you see the Bamboozle sort of just kind of like looking in a mirror at himself.
What do you see?
He turns to you and just goes, "Am I a pet?
No, you're
Oh,
Then
A
why was I
child.
being taught to sit
Oh,
like you teach a dog?"
because sometimes in certain situations we need to be able to have a seat and stay calm.
But I can do that without being told to sit like that.
I had to be taught to sit as
You're
well.
not here.
So.
This is in her room.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, but that would have
I
been
thought
funny
this
if
was
it
at
was
the
at
table.
breakfast. No, they won't let him come downstairs. He goes, "Okay, well, like, you don't tell them to sit."
Well, we're all around the same age, and to keep you safe, we have to make sure that sometimes we have to tell you how to behave in a certain situation because you may not be familiar with it. You may not know what to
nicely
do,
put. Nicely put.
Hmm.
and we want you to always be safe.
Yo, advantage. Give her advantage.
Can I go to Kilo's room?
Do you want to go visit Kilo?
I want to go in his room. Is
Are
it
you
different?
bonded to Kilo? It's different.
don't
It's
know. I
better.
ha-
It's bigger.
I haven't
better.
gone to his room. We could go check it out.
You haven't been to Kilo's room?
No, I usually stay in my room.
He gets real
Wait.
excited. He goes,
wait, what?
We can make it a
Wait,
mission.
what? Wait, what?
Yeah, we can go
"We're
on
gonna
a
go on an
mission.
adventure to Kilo's room." Shh.
Yeah.
It like puts
Okay.
its wing in front of its mouth. Shh. Sneaky to Kilo's room.
Okay. Are you gonna be stealthy?
What's that mean?
Means you're gonna be sneaky, quiet,
Yes!
and hidden.
Watch
Means
this,
confusing.
and he just and disappears. He didn't like
You can
poof
turn
disappear, but he's hiding.
invisible? Oh,
But you can't tell where he went.
well,
Like a
Al,
dog.
you are really good at this.
Shh, I'm hiding.
Oh, okay.
And that you can tell it came from like on top of the bed canvas that hangs down.
Oh.
I'm
Well, if
gonna
we're
sneak to Kilo's room. And then it goes down to the door and goes, "Can you open it?"
Well, I need to stay with you, okay? So,
Why?
well, do you even know where Kilo's room is?
No.
Exactly.
I can sniff it out though.
Can you smell it?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, how about we both try and find Kilo's room,
Okay.
but we
But
work as a team. You don't want to be a
let's
team with
split
me?
up, gang.
That's never a good idea.
It like flies up and tries to use its wings to turn the handle, and it's not working.
Before we go to Kilo's room, you have to work with me here, so that way I know
I
you're
don't
gonna be
want
safe.
to work.
Well, then I don't know if we can go find Kilo then.
Fine. And it flies over to the case and then goes into the sky dimension thing in the case.
Then I'm gonna go find Kilo by myself. Bye. And she'll touch
No
the
response.
doorknob.
No response.
The first argument. The first tantrum.
You touch the
She'll
doorknob.
Wait. She's touching the doorknob, but she's not opening it yet.
It's not responding to it.
Fine. Then I'll sit on the bed.
And you just see the head pop up. Sit.
I'm sitting because I wanted to, and not because you told me to.
I told you to sit and you're doing it.
No, I'm sitting because I already said I was
Nuh-uh.
going to sit on the bed.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. And at this point would be when Kilo's coming downstairs and you just hear from the door with your giant ass elfin ears, just like this back and forth nuh-uh, going on inside the room.
Nuh-uh.
guys doing?
You open the door and you see Bamboozle goes, Kilo! And then flies out and lands on your shoulder.
He wanted to go look for you, but he wasn't going to listen, so
Kilo,
I told him we had to stay
I
here.
told Mary to sit and she sat.
Good job.
I was
Yeah.
sitting. I was
She's
sitting.
She's
I was
getting
already
so
sitting.
good at
That
commands.
doesn't count.
Good, Mary. Come.
No,
Yes.
This is wonderful.
make me.
And then it gets like really sad. And then buries its head in Kilo's neck.
You gotta be nice to me, and I'll be nice to you. You're
No.
not being very nice to me. See?
You're not being nice to me. You're making me sit, but when I do it, you say you did it.
When did I make you sit?
Yesterday, all day.
Yeah, Bamboozle, call out that power trip.
I didn't do that.
You and Appy and Kilo made me do it all day. Sit,
no,
come,
I was teaching
go,
you how to
stay.
be a kite. I was gonna let you fly around.
I'm sorry. Are you saying the training yesterday was to make the thing look like a kite?
Yes.
That's
Dude,
wonderful.
there's so much wrong with that.
What? You've never flown a kite?
No, I've never flown a kite.
Sorry,
I've only
I'm sorry,
been
Bamboozle.
here.
No, I'm sorry, Bamboozle. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to whoever was talking back to me about never flying a kite. I think it was a terrible idea.
Kilo,
I
have
just
you ever
think
flown
he's a
kite?
really intelligent creature.
Yeah, this is
don't think so.
This is when Jin comes down and is like, "What the fuck is going on in here?"
What do y'all expect? Do you expect him to just sit on our shoulders and just be stagnant the entire time if
do you
we're out and
expect
about?
He's
me to
incredibly
be-
intelligent. You have to expose him to the world and let him see some shit.
Do you
Exactly,
expect
so I was
me
gonna teach
to
him how to
be a
be a
pet?
kite.
What? A kite is an inanimate object.
No, I was
I
gonna teach
am
him.
not an object.
Now,
Told you,
it's-
little buddy.
it's like
That's
we're
what he's doing
fun.
to you.
Wait, is he
Bamboozle,
down here
I'm
now?
going to tell you this because I think you can understand. I'm trying to find ways to let you be as free as possible, but also as safe as possible when there are people who would want to take you
But
away.
Kilo will defend me.
We will always try to defend you, but if
What do
there's
you
ever
mean
a time-
try?
Well, what do you mean? You have to do something. You have to try first.
Are you gonna fail at defending me?
Well, sometimes it's not our choice.
And the door's currently open and it flies past Jin and downstairs.
Is this what I get for telling the truth?
Yeah.
He's a kid. You gotta really learn the middle ground of it, man. Especially them. They get real smart.
Hey, man, he's already catching on, and I feel like it would be belittling him to treat him like he
Letting
wouldn't
him to treat him
understand.
like a pet.
Treat him like a pet. I was teaching him how to blend in.
No, yesterday you guys were like, "Well, I'm gonna teach him how to sit, come,
didn't say that.
stay." I know that's
I
what
always
Leon
said
was
that.
doing.
And then for some reason, I said that as part of like the Philion's part, and then you just interpret it as like
It's
the rest
everyone
of us
is
go along
teaching
with it.
me to do stuff. Is what's happening.
Yeah, so
It's
like
three
there
of you were
was a
teaching me to do
kite.
stuff, and part of
the
it was
villain
to
would be
sit,
becoming-
stay. Yeah,
yeah.
but he's not taking lessons from one of you and going, "This is for nobody else but Aphelion." It's no, you guys are all trying to teach me things, and part of what you were trying to teach me was to sit, to stay,
Well, like each of
to
our
come.
contributions.
Yeah,
And
but all
like
the-
Mary's contribution would have been a kite. My
Right.
contribution would be
a
on the pet
6-year-old
side.
does not understand contributions from
gotcha.
different people. It is 3 teachers teaching them at the same time. And what did you learn at school today? Not
Yeah.
what did this
I
teacher
thought it
teach
would
you?
be like in blocks, like somebody would like take over.
Well, you guys were all
then-
spending the time there. Whether one person was teaching or another one was, you were all still there. And to a basically a toddler, the idea is that I am being taught things and no one is telling me, like, yes, Aphilion's teaching me this thing, right? Sit, stay, come, go, whatever. But Mary and Kilo were right there and they weren't stopping it, which means they agree with the lesson, which means they're all trying to teach me this stuff. You know what I mean? Just like the Kawato wouldn't, like Bamboozle wouldn't believe like only Mary wants me to be a kite. Mary would think the 3 of them want me to be a kite because they're my teachers. They're teaching me.
This will be worth it in the end. We're
Yeah,
raising
so like
Koala child.
Kilo, what were you teaching? What were you teaching
You know
him?
what? I kind of like that he is questioning things and that he gets frustrated about things and he wants to
That's
know
great.
and be treated
Kilo.
with
He
respect.
gets his own personality.
I
Kilo,
wasn't teaching him anything. I was just watching.
you were just watching, so it was just Aphelion and Mary, and you were just sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So Kilo's a deadbeat.
I'm staying completely neutral with this kid, so that,
We're just
so that he likes me.
Keeler's the deadbeat, but Keeler's the one he likes the most because he hasn't been
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, of
He
course
hasn't
he's the one
told him
he's the one he
anything.
likes the most. He doesn't ever he's the
Kilo's
one that
fun
does the
uncle.
least.
It's hella funny.
Keeler's the
It's-
fun uncle.
It's the
Mom
dad
and
who's
dad are
around and does
forcing me
nothing,
to
and
sit and
because he
stay
never
and
does
come
that.
and go, and Keeler's super nice.
And eat and
It's
on
because he's the
all
dad
on
that does
time.
nothing, does none of the
All these
discipline.
damn rules.
That's always how it goes.
Listen, all I'm saying is this is your first steps into parenthood, and you need to
Woo!
learn that sometimes your kids are gonna fight back.
Word to the
All right, guys.
wise.
Good
Use
morning.
the
Where's
littlest
little Bam
wise
Bam?
that way every interaction is a gift.
Man, I'm just learning from you guys how to treat my kids in the future. Thank you.
Don't take lessons from us.
So guys,
So now you guys are all downstairs, and currently no one knows where Bamboozle is. But continue.
Bamboozle.
Is this a bad time to bring up my proposition for our next
I think it might be
journey?
a bad time to talk about anything right now. I think we should find Bamboozle because I also have to.
We need to
bring
find
Okay.
something up.
Bamboozle. He's feeling really disrespected right now, and I want to try and understand him.
Yeah, Jin, I think we can talk about it once we get
Aphelion,
Bamboozle.
Aphelion,
Okay.
you don't need a perception check for this. There are two
Oh.
stools sitting at the table, and one of them is shorter than the other.
There's 2 stools.
Sitting at the table.
That's really wonderful, Bamboozle.
Why is there
I'm
2
gonna look at
stools?
the Bamboozle. We're sorry. Looking at the shorter stool.
It is the way Bamboozle is disguised as Stool right now is the perfect, like doing exactly everything Stool does. So if
basically
Stool
not
doesn't react to
breathing.
you, it doesn't react to you.
Oh,
Hey.
well, we're gonna have to talk through Stool to Bamboozle. Stool.
And Stool looks over, and then in your head you just hear, "Yes,
Stool.
yes."
If you felt disrespected, how would you want someone to apologize to you?
I am not disrespected.
I think
But
Stool's
if
the
you
person
were,
to talk
you know-
about. Oh,
Stool, I
Stool
want-
does. Stool does go. Though I do, I feel extra respected that you brought another mic in it. And looks
Smaller
over at the other
stool.
stool, and the other stool like turns and looks as if like looking away in the same direction as Stool is.
I'm going to try and ask the smaller stool now.
I
Smaller
am Stool. No, I am Stool. No.
bless you.
If you felt disrespected, how would you like for the person? How would you like to be apologized to?
You hear in your head, "I am Stool."
Yes.
And then,
How are you?
and then because
Stool?
the spores are around everyone, you just hear like in a whisper tone, "Stool, how do I act like you?" And Stool just turns to the other stool and goes, "Oh, it's mimicry."
See, Stool, don't you feel disrespected by someone pretending to be another mic in it?
No, this is flattery.
Oh, hey, look, they can hang out
Wants
with each
to
other.
be
They're
like
almost the
me.
same age. Yeah.
Where did you get another myconid? If it
Well,
wants to
it's-
be like
it's-
me, I will treat it like my brother.
But it's not. It's,
I guess
be
we're
good.
not
What do you
this-
mean it's not?
It is. It is your brother.
What? I have a brother?
Not literally, like, you know, in a figure.
Is
And,
your
and
brother
you just hear,
Bamboo?
"Yes, Stool, pretend I'm like your brother. They won't even know." All
Jin
of you
goes,
hear
"Yeah,
this because the
man.
spores are on everyone.
Yeah, man, help them out.
Yeah, help me out. Wait. I am Stool.
Help out your little brother.
Shoo.
Stool 2. Help out your little brother, Stool 2.
Yeah, Stool, help out your little bro, Spore.
I'm Spore now. You all hear in your heads.
Or Bamboozle, Spore, Nimbus.
Nimbus
No,
Nimbus
I'm not
Stool.
Bamboozle. I'm only Spore.
He is only Spore now.
I am only
well,
Spore.
Spore, have you seen Bamboozled? We're rather worried about him.
What is a Bamboozle?
No, see, I think you guys
He's
are
the
approaching
coolest.
this wrong.
And then you just hear
I
like
th-
you just like see the little myconid like shaking a little bit, almost like he's giggling.
I think you guys are approaching it wrong.
Yeah, you guys
Already
are
had
approaching it wrong.
true
I'm
approaches, so-
Spore.
All right.
Yeah, see, Spore is not upset, but if Spore was to be upset, I don't think they would be like
Yeah,
avoiding
if
the
I
problem like that.
was, if if I was Spore, no, I am Spore. I am Spore, and I'm not upset because there's
Spore.
nothing Spore should be upset about.
That's right. Spore's not upset,
Right.
but I think Nimbus is upset.
I don't know what a Nimbus is.
Yep, me neither.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I wish I knew what a Nimbus
Now we're gonna have
was.
to fucking surrender this thing
Alright,
to the
guys.
shelter.
So I got
It's getting close to that, Ben. It's
so
Wait,
we
what
talk
shelter?
dangerously
What?
close.
can I
Say that ink.
Oh,
can I bring something up really fast?
Sure, Stool and Spore can listen.
Yeah.
Yay.
So I went up to the library to look into some stuff.
Is that it?
No, I
Or is there
I,
a specific like?
I don't
is
I
there
don't know
anything
how,
specifically like?
So
to
I
the
made
stuff?
50 platinum.
In a day at the library.
Yeah. So I can make
How?
another 50 platinum.
Before you say how you can make another 50, how did you make the first 50?
I was telling the librarian some of my stories from the Battleforge range, and I told her
Okay.
up until Yolheim, and she said if I come back to her and I tell her from Yolheim until now, she would give me another 50 platinum.
Wait, like everything?
Yeah, like everything. So I guess what I'm saying here is, if we need the money, I guess I could tell her some of our stories and we could get some money. But I don't know how.
You see that the Spore myconid, the smaller stool, has like turned its fingers into the roots and is doing this.
It draws like yeah. Also,
Now, when she says that she wants to know everything, like everything,
well, I think she was a little suspicious that I'm not an orc, a dwarf, or an Aarakocra from the Battleforge
to be
range.
clear, part of what you would have told her from when you were born to getting to Yolheim would have been being an orc the entire time.
Okay.
So
But,
there's a little bit of intrigue there. The fact that it's Dragonborn is telling this orc
I was
story.
born an orc. Sure,
So,
you
like,
were.
I think
There
half
once
the-
was this great orc.
I think half the problem lies that she's obviously like, oh, there's more story here. There has to be, like, what could he be hiding?
Well-
The other thing that I found out was that my old master from Yolheim, Dristan,
Sure, like we know him. But
yeah,
your
no, I
master's
know you
name-
guys don't know him, but after that stuff kind of happened, he
Hey, wait, is this about to be something that a child shouldn't hear?
Well, there's
No,
no
I'm-
children here, so
there's no children here. I'm censoring it. Though,
I am
don't worry.
Spore. There's no children.
So
How old are you,
after,
Sport?
so
I am. How old do children have to be children?
don't worry about spoiling.
Child aged.
I am not child aged.
So after the stuff that happened to
I'm
Yol,
convinced.
Dristan kind of went on an unhappy spree.
After the happy spree. So after the happy spree ended, he went on an unhappy spree.
Yeah, you know how like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you catching my drift?
I don't know how to catch a drift.
We can teach
You
you
open
that
your mouth.
later, if you ever want to learn again.
What do you mean? I've never learned from someone before. I'm Spore.
All I'm saying is he might have unalived some people.
What? And you see Bamboozle turns back into Bamboozle and goes,
Bamboozle!
"You guys unalive people?"
No,
Oh
no.
my
Only the
God.
ones that were trying to
Do
unalive
a deception
us.
check, Drell.
God, I'm so good at these.
It rolled a nat 1 on its like, I guess, perception /
God.
insight. So he goes, Bamboozle goes, "Oh, and then transforms back into Spore and goes,
Yeah, so Dristan, yeah, he's been a really unhappy guy. Yeah, I feel like I need to button that one up.
Do you know where
For
he
like
is?
the whole world.
I don't know where he is. I was hoping I could ask Valx's mom or like someone who like is an info broker.
Well,
Oh,
I don't want to be the one to
You guys
point
can
it
bring me
out.
down there again.
I don't want to be the one to point it out, but Valxis has been gone for like
fucking
hours.
Valxis isn't here.
yeah,
You
you
mean hours? She's been gone
Valxis
for
is-
days, hasn't
Not
he?
days
Day
yet. It has
two.
been one
Not
day.
days two.
He left
Oh.
yesterday when everyone went to
Dude.
do their trainings and stuff and has not come back.
I honestly didn't realize Valxis was missing. Valxis has just been quiet these last few days. I kind of
It's now been 24 hours that no one has seen Valxis.
Do
I
we need
thought
to
he'd
file
run
like
off
a
with that
missing
girl.
person report?
What
Who's
was
the
it, Drew?
girl?
Ooh, that's not a bad idea.
Do we
The
need to
Triton.
file a missing persons report? Like,
Well, is he a
Ooh.
missing person?
He's missing
Well,
right now, and
he
he
is
is a
missing.
person.
Then
Yes.
I don't know what filing means, but we should probably do that.
All right,
I
let's go
think-
do that, guys.
I think Spore's right. I think we should look for Valxis.
But
Wait, are we looking for him or doing a
Okay.
filing?
Listen, guy, I know it's the thing, but like we had our breakfast served by the servants. Like the entire family is not here. Like
But why wouldn't he tell us?
Well, that's what I was
something?
talking about earlier. Like, I don't even know where the siblings and mom went. We can't even talk to them about anything.
Siblings weren't here when you guys got back from.
But, like, that's what I
from
mean,
the
like, I
ship.
guess,
They
like,
haven't
we-
been here this whole time.
hot minute.
Like, where did the whole family go? Why didn't
I don't
Valxis
know.
tell
Did
us he's
Valxis
stepping
leave
out?
with him?
Valxis was in the room with you guys when the teleporter room went off
they were
below you.
I know, but Jin is thinking he may
Yeah.
have just left to go catch up.
Mhm.
Did Valxis get like a message and didn't tell anyone and just dipped out on us? Like,
Oh no.
It's a really interesting question because no one could possibly have the answer.
I know. It's
Did Valxis get a thing that none of us could have known about? Wow.
You could be right. I don't know about it. Part of it is true. I didn't know that he might have gotten
This
that.
is why I love me and Jin, because me and Jin aren't the smartest group in the barrel.
I'm gonna ask one of the
Servants?
servants if they know where Valxis went.
Uh,
Oh, Jin wanted to
Mr.
say something.
Mr. Winter, to me, a servant?
No, sorry, go on.
Yes,
no, I'm
Jin?
sorry. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm just saying.
I
I'm,
thought Ben was asking.
no, I'm talking all out. I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay. You apology accepted? I don't know what you're apologizing for, but
Because I interrupted you. Oh, fuck, my bad.
it's
Oh,
okay.
God.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I was gonna. Okay. So this goes on for like 5 minutes before he goes, "Hey, hold on, Mr. Winterlight, Valxis, went out last night and said not to wait up for him, and has not returned. We don't know where he goes. As soon as he leaves this tower, it's not our business if he says it's not our business. However, Von Adder departed last night, but didn't go with Liliana. Liliana went back to her work, and Von Adder had departed out the front door and also said that he was not going to be around for at least 24 hours. So he said
So
to
he should
service...
show up today.
Well, he said to service you while you are staying here, but that he doesn't know when he'd be back.
So,
Great.
So...
It's fine.
no,
I
my bad.
mean-
Again, I'm just speaking
Oh,
out
right.
loud.
Okay,
What?
sorry.
Well,
Is my part in this done?
yes.
Oh,
Thank
wonderful. Thank you. Okay. And he just steps back to
That's
position.
Yeah, so what I was
In
saying
the next few
before...
days,
oh,
we
fuck,
can
my
get some
bad.
answers. And we did say a week, so maybe Valxis will be back by then. But that's something we can focus on, trying to find your old mentor.
Jin, didn't you have something to say? Yeah.
As Jin is eating. Oh yeah. Been mulling this over for a while. I say a while. It's really been a day. That's a long time for me.
That's a long time to think about a thing.
Kind of want to go back to my village and really try to take care of some things. There's some shit that has me concerned with what I saw in my dream, and then Jin will explain his dream to everybody.
What was his dream?
Do you not?
I wasn't here.
I explained it last session. The idea is that he woke up, or like opened his eyes, and he was in the middle of a snowy forest. Path in front of him. He started walking the path, and slowly the trees started getting more mangled and destroyed. Claw marks through them, blood trail everywhere, and he just kept following the trail until he got to a clearing. And when he turned back around, there was no path behind him. It was a closed-off forest. In front of him was a sort of like a mountain range with a path that led up to a cave. He went into the cave. It was pitch black. He couldn't see as he wandered further into the cave. Eventually, he was in a liquid. He was going about knee deep in this liquid before he realized it was a pool of blood. In front of him, he saw this glowing red line sort of across, and he walked up to it and put his hand up to it, and when he pulled his hand away, there was a cut across the center of his hand that was oozing blood down, and then he decided to put both hands on, and both of his hands were pouring blood down into the pool. And as he looked to his right, he saw Cain, his former best friend, the champion of Inocaris, who took the position back when they were children, off the mission that Jin had failed to keep one of his fellow clanmates alive during, which got him to not be the champion of Inocaris. To his left, he saw her, the girl who died, at the age in which she was killed, in front of Jin and Cain, and was able to look past the two of them to see what they were seeing. Cain was seeing a world of destruction and devastation in which he was the only man left standing. And in front of her was a future in which she and Cain were still alive and were a family and having children. And in front of Jin, he saw himself walking back into his clan with all of them being fucking massacred. And to his right, Cain was crying. To his left, Cassandra was pleading with him to fix things. And then he woke up. And he had
here
blood
he is
stains
wanting to
down
fix
his
things.
eyes.
Yeah, maybe you should check up on that. That sounds a little intense.
Yeah. So I really want to go do that,
Are you gonna
but
do it after the week's over, or
I would like to do it as soon as possible. I understand if you guys don't want to come because it's just my personal thing, but I'm putting it out there.
I kind of want to come with just so I can see if I can hear anything about Dristan, because yikes.
Yeah.
Does anyone need a break today, by the way? Or are we cool just not taking one?
We can just keep trucking through.
I do need a couple minutes to feed my dog.
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead. Go do it. You can go do it
Okay.
while we keep going, because it's not about Mary right now.
So is anyone opposed to me telling some more stories for money?
I just
what stories do we not want me to tell? I guess is what.
Well, it's not so
gonna
much as
say
the
probably
stories
not.
themselves as the details and some of the names and locations of people and things that we've crossed paths with.
Do you want me to tell her to change
I would prefer
names?
to stay out of it.
All right, I won't mention you.
Thank you. Okay.
Probably wouldn't be good mentioning the person who isn't here who can't really have a say on it. So maybe
Well,
wait
see,
until
that's the whole thing.
until Vaxis gets back.
I think she kind of understands the implications that it's wow, yeah, obviously I was an orc this whole time and I got turned into a dragonborn. That's crazy how that happened. But there's also the implications that we're in
Well,
a
you could
group with
tell that- you could-
Valxis Winterlight.
You could tell her that you met with the dragon, but not necessarily the location of one.
No, I'm not gonna tell her the location of it. There's definitely gonna be some weird, I don't know. She's not getting the whole story. I don't think I'll tell her that I brutally beat this shit out of the Branch Boys.
You could. Well, yeah, you probably want to leave that one out. That did get pretty bad.
What, us smoking the Branch Boys? I thought that shit was fucking sick.
I
man.
mean, I kind of
beat
that one to a pulp.
Yeah, but
you
I mean,
punched your way
surely
through someone's head.
Yeah,
it's okay. To be honest, one
And then
haven't we
they
done some horrible things?
spontaneously immolated.
Yeah.
You guys haven't dealt with immolation in a long time, huh?
No.
Yeah. Think about this. Think about this though, Drill. Earlier on in the Pine Tie fight, I turned a man into like Swiss cheese, pretty much, just cutting right through him. Plenty of heads been lopped off, you know.
Drell, where's your tattoo?
Which
Just
tattoo?
saying,
Snake
you know,
The
tattoo?
Viper one.
Oh, it's on my arm.
Yeah. Okay. You
Yeah,
wear sleeves, so you can't see it right now. Okay, never mind.
I don't really think you could see it because I got scales now.
No, you can see it. Your
You see
skin
through
is
it. I remember how he
gemstone, and you
designed
have
it,
like
yeah.
you have
Oh,
like
that's dope.
the Viper
as if
going
it's just, like-
across multiple
yeah.
gems.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. Don't worry,
Yeah,
Jin.
it's
You
like
still
a-
have your fucking neck tat of the Viper.
Boom. We should get inked up more, man.
I don't know if I can get ink anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'm surprised this one still shows. Yeah, so oh fuck, dude, I forgot to go buy salt yesterday. I got so caught up talking to this fucking woman. I'm telling her my stories, dude. I forgot to go buy salt. Fuck. Okay, so I guess like I might go give her some more stories for money because that's I don't good money.
Okay. So,
Well,
I
it's
mean,
in-
what do you
well-
guys all think after I threw that out?
Oh, I'll totally accompany you. No worries.
We can go.
I just think we should wait to find
Jin is just
Valxis
fist bumping.
first.
I mean, we have a whole week to find Valxis.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's sit on the week like we agreed, and then we'll start adventuring, walking around, hitting the road again.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah, like,
How do we
but-
look for Valxis? Do we just kind of just spread out through the city? Bamboozle! This is your job. You can fly around and try to find Valxis.
Hey, Sport.
That's
Yes.
Four.
Do
Sorry.
you know... Hey, Sport. Do you know where
Yeah.
Bamboozle is? We have a really awesome mission for him that only
And he could be
Bamboozle
so
can do.
amazing and just do whatever the
Well,
fuck he
ju-
wants. And
wait,
just
how-
totally
Wait,
own.
if I
I'm not
knew
very-
where Bamboozle was, would he have to be accompanied by a guardian who's gonna stop him from doing things and telling him what to do all the time?
I mean,
No, Bamboozle
You'll
could
have a
totally be a
guardian
loose
with
cannon
you.
on this.
you'll have a
You
guardian.
guys
with
can't
you.
do this. Mary's gone.
Thor looks
She's the
super
better
excited.
guy.
We'll wait
Look,
for this
look,
conversation
what
until
if-
Mary
What
comes
if
back.
me and Kilo come with you, and
Hold
we're
on,
your
wait
guardians
until-
for this mission?
What I'm Sport. I don't. What mission would I be going on?
Sorry, I mean, if we
Yeah,
accompany
Sport needs to chill with his
Bamboozle,
brother.
Yeah, with my big
Stool.
bro Stool.
Yeah.
So if just hear me
If
out,
I were to
Sport.
find Bamboozle,
if you were to find Bamboozle,
uh-huh.
and Kilo and myself accompanied Bamboozle on this mission,
But wait. Okay, I feel like I can't have this conversation without Mary here.
I know,
Like
know,
I
we
need Cass to
Mary
come
here.
back. So continue talking about other stuff, and we'll get back to we'll get back to that conversation.
Yeah. Do we need to buy anything? Like, I have a lot
200
of.
pounds
I
of
got more
salt.
money than like before I had.
Well, so the thing I'm
200
curious
pounds of
about
salt, maybe.
of acquiring is if we're gonna go into my village. Corey, currently, what season are we in right now?
So this is you guys are at the beginning of what's called Windrus.
Okay.
Windros. It's basically
What'd
the
you
autumn
fucking
of this
call
world.
me?
It's the autumn of this world. You guys just
It's called
finished
Windrus?
Windrus. You guys just got through Solrend, which is
Which
summer.
is summer.
Oh, it's the summer.
So we're starting Windrus.
Yes.
So yeah,
You guys,
guys,
are entering Windrus.
where I live, it gets pretty cold. We probably want to get.
You are in a
maybe
colder
some winter
place
gear.
now than if you were to go to your village.
Oh, we are. Oh, okay.
So your village is the southern border, like
Yeah,
you're in
love the
another
one.
country you
So-
guys have never been to.
Does nobody think it's weird that like we can't put fires together?
What?
Have we figured out like that it's because of his?
You know it's
like-
because of
yeah.
when you guys so when you guys went down to
Yeah, that was a
Felwith,
weird
this is while Noah wasn't here. When you guys went down to Felwith and all the lights went out down there and they had to trigger the ceiling lights to descend from above, he went cursed necklace. Interesting.
Yeah, and then he
We
wrote
can
it down.
handle that if you want us to, but it's going to cost. And then you guys are like, we'll wait.
Nah, Drell would have literally insisted, it's fine, it's not a
Oh
big
my
deal.
god, Drew.
I know, I just saw that.
Good spooky.
I fucking hate Halloween.
What?
Huh?
What?
I hate Halloween.
Oh, he the
So if you guys look at the map, if you guys look at the world map in the world map area, you guys are currently in Chrisfell. Actually, I could just I'm gonna bring Roll20 to the world map so you guys have a place to fucking see it.
Oh, thank you. I'm like, ping it for me, Dad.
Here to the world map. And I'll even change us over to.
So we're in Chrisfell?
You guys are in Chrisfell. Hold on, I'm gonna go to this screen so that people in the chat can see.
And where the fuck is Jin?
So where Jin wants to go, would be in the Lacrasang Forest, the village of Mortest.
You see Mortest.
Oh, bro.
What the fuck is the red? Oh, you are here thing? Yeah. He wants to go to Mortest in the Lacrasang Forest.
Oh, it's not bad. It's only 150 feet.
Yeah, it's only 150 feet. It's only going to take you guys.
Like a few turns, really.
It took you guys what to go from Hedron to Cedrock was 6 days each way, or like 4 days each way. This is
It's only 150 feet.
Further.
This is a lot further. You're tripling the. This is going to take weeks.
It's only 150 feet.
This would take weeks. It would take.
And we could only get to really the bridge, and then we have to walk into the forest because
I really don't.
Jin is the only one who really knows how to get.
It would
to
take
there.
you
can't really
guys
just-
roughly a week to get, or take you guys like 4 days to get to. Oh my god, that's way too many fucking arrows. It would. I can't even fucking see what I'm looking at.
What?
Why is this happening?
No,
Uvdethis would take you guys probably a week to get to. It'd probably take you a week and a half to get to Galuvia. You then have to cross south over the border, which you guys aren't even gonna be in the Empire or the Kingdom anymore. You're gonna be in the Barren Gritlands. So it's basically wildlands. There's no government, no laws, no nothing.
Let's go.
Once you cross that bridge from Galuvia into the Lacrasang Forest.
Let's go.
So that's where you'd be. Mary, are you back yet? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. So there was a conversation while you were gone that I halted because I said if Mary was here, this would be a different conversation. So if Drell, you'd like to reiterate what you were asking Spore.
I was talking to Spore, and I said, Spore, theoretically, if I had a mission for Bamboozle, how would you feel about it?
And then he was like, well, if I were to find Bamboozle, what would the mission be?
To fly up and look for Valxes.
And would I be able to do it without any guardians or anyone watching me?
I mean, yeah.
Watching Bamboozle?
I mean, Bamboozle will just need to come back and report to us after like every little street or sweep.
But would Bamboozle come back on his own, or would he be told, "Come and sit"?
No, Bamboozle would come back on his own.
Okay.
Bamboozle could come back.
I could tell this to Bamboozle. So you want Bamboozle to go fly around the city by himself to find Valxes?
Yeah.
Yep.
Me and Kilo can be your guardian. Like, we'll be in the city. You just got to report back to us.
Yeah.
And then you see Spore look at Mary.
Has a liaison.
So Spore would tell Bamboozle. I would tell Bamboozle that he gets free reign of the whole city.
Yeah.
Not like
and no one's arguing against this at all.
You can't break anything.
Have full faith in Bamboozle's ability to know what his mission is and to determine if something is too dangerous.
There is one rule.
Come back.
What is the one rule I would have to tell Bamboozle?
You cannot break or steal anything.
Please
what?
Yeah,
Come
it's
on!
crazy. I know. I
Not
know.
even
No,
like a fish.
nope. You can come talk to Kilo or me, and we can go get you whatever you want, but you cannot steal anything.
Wait, why would you get something for me and not Bamboozle? I am Spore.
Oh, I'm sorry. If Bamboozle wants something, Bamboozle can come to us. And we
Okay,
can
let me
get
go
it for
see
him.
if I can find Bamboozle. And you see this little baby Myconid hop off the chair and just start waddling over to the stairs and starts climbing the stairs. And then you hear down the stairs, Bamboozle, where are you? Oh, Bamboozle, I have found you. That's so crazy. They have a mission for you. Also, I am Spore, and I have to leave now. Goodbye.
Nice to meet you.
And then suddenly, flying down the stairs, Bamboozle, and he goes, "Oh, hey, everyone!
Oh, hey, Bamboozle.
Hey,
Where'd you come
I heard-
from?
Oh my
I
gosh,
was
you
hiding-
missed so much. We had
I-
a new friend here.
Spore and I go way back.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Wow.
he had to leave. He said he had an important assignment.
What? I
Um,
love Spore.
So what's my mission?
So the mission we'd have for Bamboozle is, Valxis, right? The blue guy with
Yeah,
wings?
Valsis.
Yes, nailed it.
Yeah.
That's who we're looking for. We don't know
Looking
where he
for
went.
blue wings. Got it.
Yup.
Okay.
So,
what if he
Bamboozle's
turned into a
mission-
bird?
Well, that's what we need you for. We can't fly. You
But what
can
if I
fly.
don't know if it's him as a bird?
Oh,
I don't think he'll be a.
That's when
we'll
you
look
come
for
back to us.
the Valxis version of Valxis.
So
Look for the
that's when you
Valxis
come
version
back
of
to
Valxis,
Kilo or
got it.
me, and we'll
Uh-huh.
double check for you.
Right. Okay. How will you double check if he is a bird?
You'll bring the bird back to us.
Am I supposed to? I have to
No kill.
kidnap a bird.
You're only borrowing him.
man.
You could even call it bird nap.
When is this mission?
Right now, buddy.
I'm gonna
Are you
bird
ready?
nap
Start
so
now.
many birds.
Whoa,
Are
whoa, whoa,
you
slow
ready?
down.
Oh fuck, we're gonna have so many fucking birds come back
I'm gonna
here.
bird nap so many birds. I'm so ready.
Well, only if they're Valxis. Remember, you
Only
How
if
look
will
for
I know
Valxis is
until
Valxis.
you said I have to double check with them? So I'm gonna bring
Look,
them
look,
all
look.
the birds I bird
So-
nap.
Nope, not all the birds. Valxis would
No.
only be a blue bird.
Right,
but don't
all the
bring us-
bluebirds.
Nope,
With dragon
nope,
horns.
Nope, nope. Don't
No.
bring us all the bluebirds. Do not bring us all the bluebirds.
Only bring you some of the bluebirds.
Is there like a portrait lying around that we could show?
I know
Bamboozle?
what Valxis looks like.
Perfect. Then look for that.
Right, but if
Why
he's
would
a
he be a blue
bird,
Why would he be
So-
a bird?
I don't
So
know.
wait.
Why wouldn't he be a bird? I could be a
Bamboozle,
bird.
this is-
Watch.
this is
When it
very,
turns
very
into a
important.
Blue jay.
Okay, this is
Bamboozle, this is very important. I need you to listen. Are you listening?
I'm listening.
Okay.
This kid too much.
You
So
see,
we
he
need to-
flies right in front of your face and like dead eyes you.
Okay, I'm looking him right in the little bird eyes, and I'm just like, okay, Bamboozle, this is serious.
This is serious.
So we need to look for
Super
the Valxis
serial.
version of Valxis
the
first.
Valxis version of Valxis first. Got it.
Okay.
Yes.
So if we don't see any Valxis version of Valxis throughout the city on
Okay.
that first big sweep that we're gonna do,
uh-huh.
that's whenever we're gonna start bird napping birds and making sure.
So
these
how
birds aren't
long should I
Valxis.
not bird nap?
So we're gonna start doing sweeps.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we're gonna start having you do sweeps.
Okay.
And
Where's the
once when
broom?
Is Cubby here?
No,
Yes.
When I
Oh,
We're
yeah.
also gonna have a little vocabulary lesson here, right? Real quick.
Okay.
Sweep
Yeah.
means whenever you fly out, and you do a big check of your general area.
Okay, like
Okay.
this. And it flies up and just goes. I swept.
Perfect. You're already so good at this. You're the perfect candidate
Okay.
for this mission.
Okay.
So we're
She's
gonna
really
look for
momming
Val-
the shit out of this, you guys.
Really
You gotta
having
give
second-
Mary the credit. She is momming the hell out
really
of this
get some second
situation.
thoughts about
So
this.
Valxis version of Valxis first, and then whenever we all as a team determine we can't find Valxis version of Valxis, I think it might time to be bird nap.
I need to DM Austin something. Actually, Austin, I need you to make me a perception check at
I like
advantage.
that Cubs has just been quiet this whole time.
Oh no, he told me
Listen,
what he was doing, and
I
it's not
muted
recording,
and
I'm talking.
I told Corey what I was doing, and so I
Yeah.
muted because
No,
I'm
no,
not
no. I
ready for any of
know,
these
like,
conversations.
I know there's a motive behind what you're doing. I just like that you're muted and you're just like listening to us figure out what the fuck is happening.
That's great.
I can't wait for it to be like we go up to Valx's room, and there's just a bottle and a note that says, "I'm sorry, guys. I really couldn't continue this hero life that I set out to do." Or some stupid.
I'm sorry,
fucking line.
guys. The
Hey,
way he
Austin.
said it was just so funny. I'm sorry, guys. Well,
Like,
you got me. I was
I would
scared.
totally expect like this.
just
That's
trying to turn
that's
into
how
a
I would
farm.
read the note from Valx.
Okay, when are we going? When are we going? Now? Now.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Are we going right now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, we need to find Valx.
Sooner the
somewhere.
better.
What are
Fine.
we
Can you just
doing
please
with
be safe?
Stool?
Stool can come.
Stool can
Okay,
come with us,
Stool,
yeah.
just like I turned into one of you, turn into one of me, we'll sweep together.
Wait,
There
you
you
turned
go.
into a stool?
So real quick,
turned
Bill,
into
I did not! I don't know what you're talking about, Jin. I didn't
You-
turn into anything. That was Spore. He went
Um,
upstairs and
it's
disappeared.
Oh, right.
So
okay, yeah.
I don't think
Oh,
Stool can
Spore.
change like you
not
can.
everybody can do that, Bamboozle. You're very, very special.
Why not?
Oh no.
Why not? Why can't
Oh,
anyone do
no.
that?
We can't
That's-
give this guy gifted kid syndrome. He's gonna be depressed in his mid
No, he's always gonna be able to do this. He's never
You're
gonna
telling
lose
me
it.
is this why every demigod grows up to like hate their life?
Yeah, that's why I grew up to hate my life.
Well, let me
They
tell
grow
you
up and
this,
realize their
Bamboozle. You are
mortality.
very unique, and not a lot of people can do what you do.
Oh boy, it's a lot of pressure.
That's
Okay.
not a lot of pressure. It's awesome.
Uh-huh.
It's the
Use
great.
that to motivate you if that
Sure.
is possible.
Yeah. Okay. Are we
Bamboozle,
going?
Just,
Are we going?
yeah, you
Are we
can
going?
go. Just try your best and be safe.
All right, let's go.
Are we going?
And I leave, and I
Yeah.
open up the
Yes.
door. And
You
I
open the
follow
door.
him outside. All right,
And
Kilo,
we'll
come
never-
with me.
He's gonna find him
Okay.
so quick. You have no idea.
As soon as Bamboozle like flies out the door and is out of earshot, she's gonna turn to the entire team and be like,
I swear to God, if something fucking happens to him because y'all made him do this, I will end
He'll be
you.
okay.
and her
Where
eyes
does
are gonna
this
flash.
like mother
She's-
bear come from?
And
Jeez.
I just feel like that I can't do anything right here. I mean,
I
it's
can
like, do
bring-
we let him be a kid or do we try to let him grow? And he's growing
Oh my
really
god,
He is
I'm
growing
not
really
getting
fast,
involved
but
with
he
this
is
one.
very
And I
You are
walk
immediately
outside.
involved. I don't even
Jin's
wanna
Jin's
hear it.
knowledge of these things definitely being smarter than any mortal being and like
I'm telling you guys,
geniuses
I don't
and,
know
like,
why you're worried
they
about this.
grow
I told you,
stupid
it-
fast,
demigod.
like,
And I'm
and once
telling
they get
you-
full
I'm
grown, they
telling
stay
you.
there forever. Like,
And I'm telling you, if something happens to this little baby, I will kill you.
And the
I
like.
promise you
her
that
eyes
baby
flash
is gonna
like
do
bright
something
hate.
to
She's
somebody
just like,
else. That
Bird.
guy has got a lot of power you don't understand.
Neither do you. But I
Oh no, I
understand one
do
thing.
understand how much power they
No,
have.
but I don't think you understand what's gonna happen to you if something fucking happens to him.
I can promise you, nothing is gonna happen to that. Other than if someone can somehow catch him, highly unlikely.
That's why I'm bringing Kilo with me. Kilo's the
Yeah.
man.
He's
Kilo's gonna catch him. What, with a fucking rage axe that he can throw and return back to his hand?
No, Kilo can throw me, and I have wings for 60 seconds, and I'll catch him.
Yeah, if you can fly as fast.
I can.
You do have your speed boots if you activate them before you get into the sky.
I think I'd be a little bit slower than him, but I think I'd be just as fast.
With your monk speed, is your fly speed equal to your walking speed, or do you get a fly speed of 30 feet?
So now I think my fly speed's equal to my walk speed because I changed my subclass to the dragon one.
Hold on. It's nice music.
Yeah.
You can use a bonus action to manifest wings for a minute. For the duration, you gain a flying speed equal to your walking speed. So you'll have 45-foot flying speed, which means 90 if you dash. So every 6 seconds, you can go 90 feet while flying. So you have 10,
Yeah.
you have 900 feet you can go before you lose your wings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
sure.
Hopefully it doesn't come to that, but it's pretty good.
That's if you're trying to catch it. I mean, these things have a fly speed of 90 feet, so it's going to be double your speed.
Like I said, hopefully it doesn't come to that, but it'd be pretty good.
Okay, so you guys all going? Everyone going searching for Voxus?
Yep.
Where are you guys all looking first?
Well, me and Kilo are probably gonna stay in like the center of town just to get the reports
like
back
to
from
go
the boy.
Down to the skyship docks.
1 second.
Hey Kilo, you ever hacky sack?
What's a hacky sack?
Aw, dude, check this out. And I take out my hacky sack.
So instead of searching for Valxis, you're hacky sacking?
Yeah, we're in the middle waiting for Bamboozle to come back.
I thought the plan was that everyone was going to be searching for Valxis together, and Bamboozle was going to be.
See, it was.
No. See, we got the easy part of the group.
Okay. So everyone else is going looking. I need give me either perception or investigation from everyone but Valxis, Kilo, and Drell, because Kilo and Drell are choosing not to search.
I mean, I'm looking around. It's not like
You guys are
no,
currently
yeah.
stopped and hacky sacking right now.
You said
No,
perception?
I'm trying to show him what
Perception
a hacky
or
sack is.
investigation, whichever you prefer.
If he doesn't give a shit, he doesn't have to give a shit.
Garbo.
Okay.
Oh, I'm interested. All right.
Don't force him to RP with me.
Oh, I'm
He
forcing
can
him.
Make him
RP. He can
roleplay.
RP
No,
deny
I'm
me.
forcing him.
No, there is no such thing as RP.
Kilo, what are
denial.
you doing
That's
when you
cringe.
guys are supposed to be out searching and Drell fucking pulls out a hacky sack and starts just kicking around a hacky sack?
I'm amazed by it. I've never seen it before.
Uh-huh.
Dude, isn't that sick?
I'm gonna be like, hey, give me that. Let me try.
Okay, here.
Performance
And I-
check from
and I go
Kilo.
I go to serve it to him.
Performance.
Yep.
This will be funny.
Performance.
Okay, never mind.
Okay,
Yo,
cool.
let's go.
What would that have been if you made it in like an acrobatics check?
Let's see.
What would a 16 plus what? Plus 0 as well. So it's still 16. So you see that he takes this hacky sack and roll performance for me, Drell. It's going to determine how you did versus how he's better at it than you are in this current moment. You have been rusty with
Dude,
your
you're
hacky
a
sacking skills. He
natural.
goes wild with it.
You're a natural, man.
I'm just gonna toss it back and keep walking.
Yo, I catch it and I put it right in my fanny pack. Dude, that's crazy. You're a natural at it. I've never seen someone so natural at it.
It's just kicking a thing over and over.
It is, but some people don't get it.
So, okay.
All right, now I'll help look.
Oh, this is so specific.
Yeah, I'll look too.
Damn you, Cubs. Hold on. Give me a second. No, what Cubs is doing is very specific. I need to go look into my notes now.
We're not gonna
He's
find him, are
right.
we? We're not gonna find this boy.
Maybe. Okay, I'm just checking. Okay, so you guys all go out and about searching. I guess I also need to clarify. Cool. So you guys all go out searching, and no one, I mean, unless you guys go asking around, at least from a basic search for like an hour, no one finds Valxis in any capacity. Second hour goes by, no one finds Valxis. Austin, you're walking down the streets, and it's a middle of the day in the capital of the empire. It's pretty busy streets. The only thing you catch throughout the duration of your day, the only thing you catch is you swear for a moment while you're walking down the street that you hear the voice of Pontifex Grinthon Swiftblow, the orc monk that took over as the Pontifex of Pinetai and a member of the Dithronian Council. You hear, like, it is his voice. You hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's crazy.
And you
Yo,
turn
that's
around and, like,
actually
look
crazy.
at where it's coming from, and you don't see anyone that resembles Grinthon Swiftblow. And you're, like, frantically looking around, and you don't see anyone that looks like him. But nonetheless, you guys go the entire day searching for Valxis. I'd say 3 or 4 hours come by when Bamboozle finds himself up to Kilo in Drell. But what happens is he comes down looking like this, almost like a hawk, comes down and lands on Kilo's shoulder, and then just pecks his head a little bit. And then in your head, you hear Kilo, Hey, it's Bamboozle. I feel like I needed to look like the birds around here to not get caught.
That's clever.
Super
Good job.
smart.
Yeah. I don't see anything. Nothing looks like a Valxis.
Nothing?
Nothing. Do I keep going?
And you checked the whole city?
I checked the whole city. But I can check again.
I mean, feel free to take a break if you want, little man. But yeah, no. We can check again in like
He looks at
an
Keelan and goes,
hour.
"Did he just call me a little man?"
I mean, yeah, he did.
I'm not talking to him for the rest of the day. Big meanie Uncle
Well,
Drell.
don't do that. No, he's
What? He's
fine.
calling
It's just,
me a little man.
it's a figure of speech. He doesn't really
Why
mean that
does
you're a little
speeches
man.
need figures?
Now
I
he's
don't
too
know. Why do
smart.
we
He
do
really
that?
doesn't understand.
But it's fine. He wasn't being mean. It's okay.
I didn't mean to make fun of you. I'm sorry.
Well, it's not making fun of me. It's being. I don't know the word for it.
Yet. He doesn't know the word for it yet.
Patronizing.
That's the
Sorry.
word, but you're not there.
Aw.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bamboozle. You did great.
I do not call me little man or think that I can't handle this mission. Do
No,
you
I
need
didn't
a break?
All right, go do it.
Do you need a break,
Get
little
him,
man?
Bamboozle. Get him, Bamboozle.
Do you see how it
Go-
sounds, Drell? See how it
Go
sounds,
do
Uncle
it.
Drell? Do you need a break, little
Jeez.
man?
Do it to him. Do it to
I'm
him, Bamboozle.
sorry.
Do it to
I'm
him.
asking you a question.
I said if you're tired, you can take a break.
Right, and I'm asking, do you need a break, little man?
No.
Cool, then neither do I. And he goes flying off.
Jeez, what a little asshole.
Oh.
Oof.
Now, does he have
He didn't
super
hear
hearing or not?
Well, do you say that in
think it
character?
does.
Yeah.
I mean, he has telepathy, so he goes, all you hear is he's flying away.
Grail just taught our kid a swag.
He
This
flies away.
mother mucker.
He flies away.
He'll be fine.
Are you guys meeting up somewhere? Did anyone
Yeah,
create a
he's fine.
meeting up spot?
They literally know we're in the middle of town.
Okay. Is everyone meeting up in the middle of town?
Yeah.
Cool.
Hopefully.
You all meet up in
Like
the middle of town.
that was the plan. Like we're all in the middle of town.
You all meet up in the middle of town.
Oh yeah? One more time. Where are we?
The outskirts,
middle of the town.
actually. But
in the
you guys
middle
are,
of town.
you guys are all there.
Well,
Sorry.
how'd it go?
Yeah, was it good?
Where is
Nothing.
Oh, he's doing another lap.
he? Oh,
Yeah,
insight check.
I mean, he's not lying. He is doing another. So what you gather? Make a
She doesn't
persuasion check
trust.
/ deception check, Drell, just to see how easy it is for her to read you, and then make an insight check for me, Mary. Yeah, Mary, you kind of gather there's more to it than just he's doing another lap.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like he came back and he's like, "I didn't see anything. You want me to do another lap?" And I said,
Why are you sweating?
"Because I called him a little man and he got offended."
Oh, oh Christ!
Oh, Christ.
You
What
hear
the-
you hear a caw, and it comes flying down the same hawk and lands on Mary's shoulder and goes, "Hey, asshole!"
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Oh.
What?
Who are you
Oh,
calling an
Captain.
asshole?
Drell called me an asshole.
Oh, well, then you get a full pass. You can absolutely call him an asshole if he called you an asshole.
I don't
first.
even know what it means,
Drell?
but it sounded mean, so I said it back.
Oh.
It is definitely not a nice word, and if he was being mean to you, then you can
And
absolutely
he
call
called you
him
that,
an
then
asshole.
you can call him back.
Awesome. Okay,
Exactly.
Uncle Asshole.
Perfect. Oh my God!
No offense, Terrell, but you kind of fucked up with that
You
one.
made
ain't
your
ya?
bed. You're laying in it.
Yeah, man. You called a kid an asshole. That's a rough look.
I'll teach him more words, I guess.
Don't
Like,
you fuck-
Oh yeah, like
You-
what?
you
That'd
know
be
what?
funny.
Whoa,
if you
what'd
did
you
that.
say?
Like what? Like what?
I don't know.
If you ever get mad, you
Mary.
can always use
Like
this
what?
one. Fuck.
What
Fuck
kind
is
of-
a good one.
What's that one mean? Fuck.
Hey, you can
It
use
can
it
be
for
a
anything.
verb.
Fuck. Fuck.
It can
Fuck.
be
Fuck.
an
Fuck. Fuck.
adjective.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's like a flavor of like vocab. You stupid
Oh,
fucking
for like
yeah,
food,
anything.
you could have fuck fish or fuck flavored fish.
Mm,
See, this is worse than what
Well,
I
you're
did.
not wrong
This is
with
You
it
said
way
it's
worse
a
than what I did.
flavor.
This is
No,
way
it's
worse
like
than what I
it's
did.
like
no, that-
it's like
no.
flavored to vocabulary. Like it just adds
What?
spice.
Vocabulary could be eaten?
No,
it's,
he's
If you
stop
eat your
using the word
words,
flavor.
How do you
You
eat
can't.
words? Teach me.
it's a figure of speech. It's whenever you say.
Why
so-
is everyone
it's-
talking about speeches having figures?
oh
Well,
right, yeah, they were like really.
There's a lot of
God.
nuance to language.
What the heck?
I think we gotta break it down, guys.
Just
If you
wait
guys are
until
like,
I start teaching you Elvish. It's gonna be great.
You're gonna teach him Elvish? Why
Hell
Elvish?
yeah! Why wouldn't I?
this kid. He's got these
Wait,
like.
you
I
know they
mean,
learn like a bunch of languages anyways.
Technically,
right? Like, they get
technically, a
really
coatl,
smart.
when they get
Wait.
full grown, can speak every language in
Exactly,
history.
and I'm gonna help.
Did you even see if
They
he
don't
can
even
speak
need your
another
help for that.
language
They just
right
can
now?
do that.
Well,
Mary doesn't know that.
you guys haven't talked in anything but this one.
I talk in Orcish.
He repeats back what you say exactly at you.
Yeah. See.
So what did
he
you
can-
say?
I said, "Hey, do you understand this?"
And he said, "Hey, do you understand this?" in Orcish. But to everyone else, you just heard like grunting.
Yeah. No. He knows Orcish.
Okay,
now
well,
I
what
s-
about this? And she's gonna say, this language is Elvish and Elvish.
This language is Elvish and Elvish.
Perfect. Wow.
I speak Dwarvish.
He repeats back everything you're saying at him.
Guys,
Even
he already knows
Draconic?
like every language. I'm trying to
He's
tell
just
I've been
mimicry.
try-
He's just mimicking right now. It's total
Dang.
mimicry currently.
But Jin isn't understanding he's mimicking. Jin just knows. They just know everything, man. These guys are like smart. Like you don't even have to question it.
Yeah, we're kind of smart.
Like not even kind
Super
of.
smart.
Kind of is like underselling it. Like
Yeah, if I were to smell. He just like stops for a second. What was I trying to say?
Do you
If I
smell
was
something?
trying to sell my smarts, it would be undersold. Like not
if you
good,
weren't
not a
getting
good
what
price.
They were worth. Yeah.
Yeah,
Perfect.
bad price for my smarts.
You're very smart.
Yeah, except for it's undersold. That's what Uncle Jin said.
Mm.
well, you're
I
underselling
can't
it
sell
right
my
now.
I can't sell my smarts for a big price. I have to be underselling it.
No, what you're doing right now is underselling it.
You shouldn't
need to
sell
sign
your
yourself
smart
up
for any
more.
price.
How am I selling my smarts but undersell? I don't understand.
You'll understand when you're older, bud.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
okay.
conversation got a little
I'm
convoluted.
sorry. I didn't mean to call you bud.
Dude, why do you
All
keep
right.
infantilizing him, man?
I literally do it to
I can't
everyone. I
wait.
don't mean to.
You know, earlier, yesterday, Uncle Jin said I was gonna be like 12 feet tall, and that means I'll be bigger than you, and I can't wait to be bigger than you, Uncle Asshole.
He's gonna beat
Yeah,
the
that's
shit
fair,
out of
bud.
you,
And
man.
I just start walking back towards where we were staying at the castle.
Oh, you guys are leaving? You're just leaving without? Okay.
So nothing. I
Drell
guess.
just leaves.
Is anyone able to send
Drell,
a
come back.
message?
Come on.
He's got. I guess he doesn't have to hear
Man,
this, but
why
I-
should I?
He's
swear-
just,
Oh,
he's
come
just
on!
acting out.
Stop
yeah,
being
come on.
such a little man, bud.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Oh, buddy, old pal.
I
Oh,
speak in
boy,
telepathy
he-
to Jin. And I'm like, I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking beat the shit out of this kid.
Hey,
How
man,
are
he-
you telepathically speaking to
I
Jin?
have telepathy. 30 feet.
Did you go farther than 30 feet?
No, I'm like just starting to walk
Okay.
away.
So the thing also has 120 feet of telepathy, and here's exactly what you said.
How does that work?
Because it's
What's the point of
telepathic.
What's the point of telepathy if it's
It's
just,
like a language of its
open?
own.
It's a
kinda
language.
Weird.
You are telepathic.
Yeah.
If someone's
What?
not telepathic, then they can't like hear your thoughts.
So I don't know what you're saying. You're just kind of making.
No. He is speaking
Oh, he's
telepathically
connecting to me?
into your mind, but like this thing's also telepathic. It can pick those up.
pick those up. Yeah, it's like an antenna.
Two
He's just
telepathic
receiving
individuals
it,
can
yeah.
hear what they're saying. You know what I mean? It's a language.
That's fucking
Jin
whack.
just opens his eyes like, "Whoa, man! What, you want to
Alright, I'm
fight a
not
little
fucking saying
kid?"
that in
When did you
telepathy,
become
man.
telepathic?
I don't know, Corey. It says I got telepathy.
Yeah, I'm just curious as to when.
Is it because he's a dragon?
Sapphire Dragonborn, maybe.
It's
that
definitely
why?
because of the gem dragonborn. when I hover over it, it just says why I have it.
Yeah, it's Gem Dragonborn.
Oh,
Well,
what
I'm
the
not
hell?
thinking it telepathic then. I thought it was just a fucking message, a one way.
You can send telepathic messages to
hey.
any creature you see within 30 feet of you. You don't need to share languages with the creature, but it must be able to understand at least one language to comprehend it. Oh, he can't respond back. Never mind. You're sending one-way messages. So Jin's screaming out loud, and you're saying things in his head.
Whoa, man! Why are you saying all that?
What's he saying? What's he saying, Uncle Jin?
It's telepathy. It's telepathy. It's telepathy.
What's he saying, Uncle Jin?
You're not gonna like it.
Don't fucking tell him.
So I think Grinthon is here.
Who?
What? Why?
Who the fuck is
Not like in a bad way. Just
Who the
why,
fuck
why
is
is he
Grinthon?
here?
Jesus fuck, Drell.
Yeah, so I thought I heard him over by the docks. When I was looking for Valxis, but couldn't find him after that. Maybe that's why most of the family's gone, or just probably some business. I have no idea. I really don't know.
Okay, let's not talk about this out in public. We can just talk about this when we get home. But I don't know about that yet. I mean, it is a good guess. It's our best guess, but. All right, let's get back to the tower or some shit. Because...
Yeah. Is going back to the tower?
Yeah.
Bamboozle, do you want to fly with us, or do you want to fly back to the tower by yourself?
How did I get in?
That's true.
Valid.
Did anybody leave a window open or something?
Yeah, I'll go by myself. Flies away.
They grow so fast.
So sad.
He's so independent already.
You give him the option. So you guys all go back to the tower. Are you guys just walking right in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You
Turning
currently
off all the
see
fires as we
you.
go.
Yeah, you do turn off every torch, every candle, everything within 30 feet of you on your way. You guys get back. You walk in the front door, and you see Von Adder sitting on the couch with a glass of wine in his hand. Sitting next to him is Bamboozle. And he's just like, yeah, so they taught me a bunch of words today. One of them was asshole. And then they said another one was for flavor. It's the word fuck. And you just, Von Adder goes like, what? Why would they? Interesting. Okay. Well, when they say flavor, do they mean food? And no, I think he meant flavor like, he said he was spicing up his vocabulary. And honestly, I feel like there's just too many words for things. Like, why would you say that when you could just say it makes, it's a strong word or something, instead of saying it's flavorful and spicy. But I don't know. I don't really, they just tell me things and I just do them. But yeah. And they're just sitting there just chilling on the couch.
Oh, hey, Von Adder.
Oh, welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back yourself.
You good?
Sorry, I'll stop.
Yeah, is he good? What was that? He came in just caught. I think a bug flew in his throat as
Yeah,
he walked
I
in.
think I saw it.
Von Adder just like pauses for the longest moment and goes, "Am I not allowed to leave my tower?"
No, I'm sorry.
That was weird. That was.
I'm really sorry. I don't know what came over me.
I mean, I've been here. You guys were the ones who've been gone all day.
Yeah,
You've
we
been
haven't
gone
able
all
to
day.
find-
I got back early this morning, and you were all gone.
We haven't been able
Oh.
to find Valxis.
What do you mean?
He took a walk and, well,
We haven't seen him. Yeah.
we haven't seen him since.
He didn't take a walk. He left since probably over a day now.
Well, yeah, it's just a really long walk. I thought
But-
it was a walk.
He didn't say where he was going, so we're a little bit worried.
Okay. Well, I can reach out to my son. Don't worry about it. He's gotten sort of a, I don't know. He'll be fine. He always is. I'll reach out to him. Is there anything you want me to say if I reach out to him?
We may have a few leads as to where we might go next. One with helping out Jin, and one with tracking down an old acquaintance of Drail's.
Valxis.
Oh.
Valxis.
Uh-huh.
I need you to make me a charisma saving throw.
Oh, dude. Vux is
Okay.
kidnapped. He's dying. Oh, no.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, yo.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You can keep. It's a natural 20 anyways, but it would have been a wisdom saving throw. My apologies.
Okay, so it's 20.
Yeah. Not a charisma saving throw. Sorry. Yeah. So a natural 20. You feel the effect of a spell attempt to locate you. The rest of you are by Von Adder. He's not doing anything. Just to be clear, you would have seen him if he was using a spell. But something tries to find you, and you resist it entirely.
Okay.
To be clear,
I don't know what it is. I don't know who tried. I just, all I know is someone tried to spy on me, but I don't know who. No, nothing else.
You know that someone was trying to use a spell to do something to you.
Okay.
And yeah, I
warded it off.
Well, yes, it's
my hot body.
Technically, you would have had a -2 to that save because well, yeah, because the person or whatever was trying to track you has met you and knows what you look like. So,
oh, dude, they slipped a tooth in your pocket.
So an 18 still saves.
Okay.
But someone was trying to track you down. And you feel that and you resist it. Continuing on your conversations, everyone in the tower. Van Ender goes, I'll contact him later. Or at least unless you want me to do it now. Is there something you want to say? Do you want him back? Do you want him to...
I just want to make sure he's all
no
right.
rush. Just making sure he's all right.
So just go, hey, Valxis, are you all... Excuse me.
This wine.
Drinking so much wine. You're planning on leaving?
At the end of this week.
Okay. Well, so ask him if he's all right and if he's planning on leaving.
Just tell him we're all planning on leaving at the end of this week.
Okay. I can do that. Do you want me to wait or do it now?
Now, please.
Okay. You see Von Adder closes his eyes, and underneath his eyelids is a glow of gold. Valxis, in your head, you hear the voice of your father say,
Do I?
If you're going to resist it, you can resist a sending spell. It's not telepathy or someone trying to mind read you or anything. It's just a sending spell.
You get a notification.
Yeah.
Does he leave a voicemail?
I mean, how does your ring work? Because this is just a sending spell.
While wearing the ring, you're immune to magic that allows other creatures to read your thoughts, determine whether you're lying, know your alignment, or know your creature type. Creatures can telepathically communicate with you only if you allow it.
Right. Would you allow your father to telepathically communicate with you through a spending spell?
Yeah, always.
Okay,
Yeah, no,
cool.
he
So you
has
hear his
all-
voice in your head, and it's hey Valxis, your friends are here. They are concerned about you. And he's saying this out loud in front of you guys. They said they're leaving at the end of the week and want to know if you're accompanying them. And they hope that you're okay.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Also, I miss you and I'm your father. Okay, bye.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh.
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
He finishes the sending spell and opens his eyes and goes, I can't wait until you have kids, Drill. If you have kids.
Oh, damn. Whoa.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
That's
in like
not
a
an.
rude way.
Why are you taking that as an insult? I said I can't wait until you have kids if you have kids. If that's something you want, it would be a pleasure for me to watch you father children. What is the insult there? Why are you acting all offended?
Oh, I thought like
No,
if
I'm
as
sorry.
in like
I was
if
looking
it's
If
at
was like if that's something he wants, not you won't have the
Oh.
capability of children.
Yeah.
Granted, I don't know your medical history. I don't
it
know
just-
what's
it
going
just
on in your
sounded
nether
a little
regions. If you don't have the
menacing,
ability
that's
to have
all.
children, I
It
am
just
so
sounded a
sorry.
little-
Do you
it
not
just-
have the ability to have children? Oh God, now I feel
It
like an
j- it just
asshole.
sounded a
Sorry,
little
Bamboozle. I didn't mean to say
threatening.
asshole in front of you, but I just and Bamboozle's
just-
like, yeah, he called me an asshole earlier, so.
It was just a very ominous, like.
he did say
I'm
that,
sorry.
but
I'm in
yeah.
this tower all day, every day. I get a little ominous sometimes. My bad.
No, it's good.
Doxus,
It's
are you
just
sending a
like-
message back?
Yeah.
Feels like something out of like a horror movie. Like I'm getting reckoned. And now your
No,
kids will
actually,
destroy-
I
You're not
don't.
responding?
I don't respond.
Oh my god.
No, I'll just say back. Okay.
Von Hatter,
Oh,
like,
so
you just see his
mean.
face. He just like,
Man, what a fucking asshole of a
Ouch,
kid.
man, to your dad.
Wait, what did he say? Why what are you making that face for?
he said, I need you to roll, before he says this, I need you to roll an insight check. He rolled a natural 20 on deception. This dude's gonna lie his fucking face off. He said
Get it from
he's
my
just
dad.
taking some time for himself, and that he will be back in a few days, probably. Very adamant on the probably part. And that if you guys get to the end of the week and want to leave without him, just do so.
He said all
Okay.
that?
Seems legit.
All right.
He rolled a natural 20 on his deception.
Damn, Cubs, you're gonna get fucking left behind, bro. I don't know what you're doing. And it's not our fault, it's your dad's.
He said end of the week. It's only been, what, 1.5 days? You guys
No,
have like
that's-
5 more days for Roxas to come home, or else
I have
you
no
leave without
reason
him.
but to not take that at face value and just be like, uh-huh.
Yeah, Von Hatter hasn't lied to you up to this point, as far as you know.
Okay. No, that's cool. Thank you so much, Von Adder.
Yeah, no, of course. I've already prepared dinner. It's upstairs whenever you
Oh.
want it.
I have a question, actually.
I have an answer, probably.
You wouldn't happen to know about anyone named Driston, would you?
No? Why? Is there a Tristan that lives in the city? If there is, I probably know
he doesn't
them.
live in the city. I guess he's like a bad boy, and he's been doing some bad boy things.
Why do you think I would know anything about bad boys?
What you gonna do?
I don't know. Your family's very prestigious. I wasn't sure if you
Well,
would also know
have I
half
not
of
made
it
it clear over the duration of the last few weeks that
You
I'm not
kinda
involved
did.
in the family
No,
business?
you kind of did, and I kind of forgot about that. That's my bad.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not my...
man. He just cooks amazing food.
Well,
I'm so
okay,
sorry
don't say
about that.
just cooks, because that's...
He's also an
I do
amazing
more than
person
cook.
He's also
Okay.
an amazing dad too.
I'm a
but the
kick-ass
cooking-
gardener. I can do
Oh my
all
God,
sorts
wait,
of
you
things.
garden?
Yeah, I
Wait, you
garden.
garden?
Yeah, I
Let me
garden.
see this fucking garden.
Dude, I'm dead ass. Show
well,
us
yeah.
this garden.
Well, the
Show us this
rooftop.
garden.
I think I heard from the servants that Aphelion, you've used the space. The rooftop space has glass coverings on the top, and it's sort of like a garden that goes out to balconies. So that's where I grow all my plants.
What? Can we go take a peek? Do you mind?
Go ahead. It's upstairs. I can't
let's
stop
fucking
you. It's
check
not behind
this
a
out.
locked
That
door or
Sounds
anything.
So cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, Von Adder.
You're welcome.
And I like shake his hand, I give him a hug, and I go upstairs to go check out his garden.
As you run upstairs, he looks at the rest of you and goes, "Is he okay? He just hugged me."
He's like, his kids don't like him
He
that much,
needs-
and he needs a.
Is
He-
Drell okay?
He's having a lot of-
No.
There's a lot of things coming
Okay.
down at the moment.
Yeah, sure.
I know
sure,
what's
sure,
gone
sure,
on
sure.
in his past.
Do you mind
No.
if I borrow Bamboozle for a moment?
No,
What are you gonna?
Couldn't be in our dinner.
at least I don't. I trust you.
Bamboozle dinner.
Yeah, I mean, if
What do you mean
Bamboozle
bamboozle
wants to go, go for
dinner?
it.
I'm not here anymore.
Okay, cool. If he wants to go, Bamboozle, would you like to run a little errand for me? And Bamboozle just like, and then looks at the other two, looks at Aphelion and Mary.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that sounds fine.
if you want to.
Yes. And then he goes, "I'll give Bamboos the details. You can all look at the garden. I'll be up in a moment."
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go do that.
You see, he's kind of just like waiting for you all to leave the room.
Oh, sorry.
Don't apologize to me. I thought you were going to look at the garden.
Actually, do you know where I can send a letter or a package?
I mean, it depends on where it's going.
Far, I think.
Well, is it? I mean, for a package, is it any of the places that like trade would normally? Oh, sorry, long day. Trade would normally go back and forth from the capital, because you could just throw it on one of the trade ships.
No, this one is going back home.
You could probably pay someone
Backwest.
in Felwith's group to deliver something for you. We don't really have. I mean, I don't know many. Where are you from?
From out west, towards the,
The Gritlands.
that one.
You're in the mountains of the Gritlands?
The Barren Gritlands.
Yeah.
The Barren Gritlands.
I don't think any of the couriers that we send out go anywhere near the Gritlands. They mostly travel within Empire cities and then pass off things to travel through the kingdom. Like I said, one of Felwith's people will probably do it for a price.
All right. What time is it?
Probably like 3:00 in the afternoon.
Oh, I'm heading down there.
The rest of you going up to the garden?
Mhm.
I need to message Cubs something. Hold on.
Yo, it'd be
Uh-huh,
wild
okay.
if Cubs just ends up dead somehow. And he
That would
gets a
be
new
cool.
character.
Not
He
cool.
got
No, not
kidnapped.
cool. I'm not going to say that this campaign. It would not be cool.
He has
if I
another
died.
backup character already. And it's the same one from last time, probably.
He just starts flip-flopping characters. Yeah, it's a Tabaxi monk.
Yep, it's actually a
No, it
cleric.
wouldn't even be the Tabaxi monk.
A
You go back
half-elf
to
cleric.
yeah, his half-elf cleric.
No, I know.
I love the cleric.
I have the best character idea I talked to my chat about the other night. That
It's okay. I don't have a. I can't.
Is that
be
the loot
Everett
goblin?
anymore.
yes, you heard the
Okay.
Luke Goblin. I don't know if I'm gonna make it an NPC or if it's gonna be an actual character, but a bard goblin whose like performance name, his like stage name is Luke Goblin, but Lute.
Oh,
I'm here for it.
and he has one skill in bard, but he's like a rogue.
No, he's a bard.
Shit.
Okay, so
And he's just.
you guys all go up to the garden. Aphelion, you go down to Felwith's like sort of like dungeon black market. You head down. He sees you and goes, should I ready the lights?"
No, it's fine.
Just you. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what can I help you with?
I was hoping to send a package.
Okay. Is this like a secret it's going to blow up upon destination package?
No, just
okay.
more of a letter home.
Oh. Okay. We can do that. What is the package and where is it going? You don't have to tell us the contents of a letter. But
I'll hand him the letter and copies of the like various like different star charts that I have.
Okay.
And
And
like a little.
he like takes these and goes, "Oh, I like it. Where's it going?"
Do you have a map?
We have many maps.
One of the Barren Gritlands.
Ah, yes. We travel down to the Barren Gritlands and trade things with the Loxodon tribes that go through. Hold on. And he runs away and then comes back with a map and goes, here. Where are we going?
And I'll point to. Is my village marked on the map at all, or is it kind of like
there are markings around. You see that there's actually a note under where your village is, that it's been marked off on this map, which is not normal because it's a pretty hidden village or pretty hidden town in the mountains. It's not specifically trying to stay discreet, but
It's just by its very nature is
Right,
discreet because
right.
of just geographic.
it's not like Jin's family's village where they're like
Yeah.
actually trying to hide themselves away.
just a
This
matter
is
of-
just no one's really been in the mountains to know
It's
this
just out,
exists.
yeah. It's just out of the way. And I'll just point to it there.
Ah, interesting. Now, is this priority? Needs to go quick? Is it going to have a return? Should I say who it's from?
The letter already says who it's from. As for the speed, how fast? I guess how much would it cost to get it there in a few days?
We could get it
I know
there
it's a
in
long
a
distance.
day for 3 platinum? I mean, a day. 24
we'll do
hours
it.
it would have been delivered.
Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it.
Okay. We can do that for you. Is it going to someone specific or just the entire town of Celestis?
Oh, on the outside of the letter, look for that name, and then
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure thing. Anything else I
They-
can get you while you're down here? So many wares.
I'm afraid I just don't have the money on me right now.
Okay. Well, when you do have the money,
Of course.
you do your thing.
Yeah.
Everyone else, you guys get up to the garden. It's like they turned the tip of the tower into a greenhouse. And has flowers and different plants.
That can be
and-
for later, but that's the pretty
Okay.
much essence of the contents.
Good to know. They turn the top of the tower into a greenhouse. So there's just plants and different types of vegetables and things growing up here. Drell, you wanted to see the garden. I need you to be here for the garden. You wanted to see the garden, you come up and there's a garden.
Is there a big tree out here?
Not a tree. No, it's just it's the top of a tower.
Is it
It's
just,
full-fledged
like, veggies
garden.
and stuff? Is there like any flowers?
I mean, there's flowers, but it's like different types of flowers and herbs that can be used for things. Like it's not just veggies. Like there's oregano, there's basil, or basil. Sorry. There's all sorts of different spices and vegetables and fruits. What are you looking for specifically? Yeah, you're the one who wanted to see the garden.
I just wanted to
He's like, what?
Cool, you see the garden. You are at the garden.
I just wanted
Sick.
to see the garden.
Sick. Is anyone else doing anything in this garden?
Nah.
Cool. Awesome. Valxis,
Mm-hmm.
you're enjoying a
Yes.
meal.
Okay.
When landing in front of you, matching the types of ravens and doves that normally come to this rooftop, a creature lands and then attempts to speak telepathically, but is rebounded. Like there's this thing is trying to speak to you telepathically, and you like shut it off immediately. But there's currently a creature in front of you, this like little raven, but it's like blue scaled. I did describe Bamboozle's blue, right? Okay. Blue scaled with wings that are like a yellow down to a red. But not scaled, feathered, colored. So it's a weirdly colored raven. And it is currently like trying to speak telepathically to you. And failing miserably. And looking as visibly frustrated as a raven can.
He's just like chewing his food, just kind of like staring at this raven. Like he has no idea what the fuck. Like, wow, this is a weird looking raven. Do I know it's trying to telepathically?
It like squints its eyes at you. Yeah, you are resisting with your
Oh,
ring. You know
But I
something's
can,
trying to reach in.
I know that someone is doing.
You know that this thing in front of you is attempting to
Got it.
speak to you telepathically. And it's like squinting its raven eyes really hard.
Just like with a mouthful of bamboozle.
And then it transforms back into Bamboozle and goes, "Come on, man, I'm trying to stay discreet. This is a secret mission."
Well,
Did you turn back into you when you came back up here?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm me.
Okay. He goes, "It's really hard trying to get into your head. It's not fair, Uncle Valsis.
It's supposed to be like that.
So I'm on a mission. And he's like trying to like do that thing that kids do where they like look away because they have to say something they don't want to say. And he's like, but it's not a mission from Mama Mary or Affy or Kilo or Uncle Asshole or what? Oh, Drell. Uncle Jin. Or any of the servant people who gave me extra food or stool or.
Okay, you're listing everyone in the tower. Who
is from the one who looks like you but doesn't have the wings and has slightly darker skin. Yes, that one. He said that he told everyone that they're gonna leave without you and that you're not coming back. Maybe, but specifically maybe. In that if you were going to come back, you might want to do it within a couple days or else they are going to leave without you. He also said they're really gullible and they believe anything he says. So he told them, I was there. It was kind of cool because I was like, what, did he really say that? But then I was like, oh, I got a secret mission to say that he didn't say that because that's not what you said. But he said to them that you might be back in a couple days, but if you aren't, that they can just leave without you. Because they said, well, first of all, Drell had a guy who was unaliving people, and Jin wants to go home, and he said he misses home, and he's going to go home. But then they said it was really far. And then we went looking for you and he couldn't find you. And then Affy said that there was some Pontifex guy here. I don't know what that means. And then I
love how he's breaking all this down. This is like actually amazing.
So he's just doing what like a little kid does, where they heard things, they're saying what they heard, but the mission was just for your dad to be like, I told them they'd leave without you. If you didn't come back. And then he also wanted me to find out whether or not the plants needed to be watered, and then also said that I should look at the plants because he said one of them was really pretty, and then told me he didn't know if I liked plants, and I said I didn't really know what plants were because I'd never seen them before, and then Okay.
I think he means this one, and I point to the one I find the most beautiful, which is this.
And you see Bamboozle go, oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. Your dad did that?
Yeah. And then I'm gonna stick my finger into the pot to see if it the soil's dry.
It's a little damp.
Okay.
It's only been a couple days. You don't really need to overwater.
You can tell him that they're probably good for today.
Okay. He also said if there were any secrets you needed to keep, that I was really trustworthy. You don't even need an insight. You don't even need an insight check. You can tell that he made that shit up.
No, he meant that shit.
I mean, let me roll a deception check. He rolled a 4. Bamboozle rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4? You
Yeah.
want me to roll an insight?
That's sure.
I mean, my passive insight's 11. So...
I think you might be fine. Hold on, let me go look at a Coatl's charisma. It's a +4. So that's an 8.
At his age?
Yeah. They're
he got
an 8 total. So I think you win
so
with passive insight.
So I still win.
Yeah.
I go, okay. Yeah, I'll share any secrets with you if I have some.
Okay, do you have any secrets?
Not right now. But I'll get some.
None?
Not right now.
Make a deception check. He rolled a 17 plus. Oh, not even fucking close. He rolled a 17 plus 3, so that's 20. Damn. And he goes.
Tried his best.
He goes.
Lying
okay,
to a child.
if you don't have any, that's fine. Should I? So your dad said that I might want to keep it a secret that he told me where you are. So should I keep it a secret?
You should keep this a secret, yes.
Okay, are you coming back or are we leaving without you?
I will be back.
Okay, because Jin said that like he's gonna go confront his family, and it seems like a big deal. And like he said that like
Where's
he
he
hasn't
is?
seen them in like 10 years now. I don't even know how long that is.
Shit.
And like
Has he even been alive for 10 years?
no, this thing's like
No.
a few months old.
Dude, that's crazy.
And he said that he had to help his best friend not be sad that, and then he just like zones out and goes, I don't know what he was talking about. I'm gonna be honest. Like he
Okay.
kept saying he had to make it so that someone who died, but also his best friend did something, and also make it up to his family. I'm very confused.
I'll just ask him in person when I
Okay.
get home.
Okay,
Thank you
you're welcome.
for the update.
Sure.
You can go back.
Oh, is that what I'm supposed to do? Your dad didn't say I was part of the mission.
Yes.
Do I have to?
I mean, you don't have to, but
What do
I'm
you
just
do?
gonna
What do you do up here?
not. I don't do anything up here.
That's boring.
I usually sleep, and then I'll
Up here?
eat. Yeah.
Do you sleep in like hovering in the sky like this, and he flies up and just hovers, and then like throws himself back and just floats in the air?
I haven't tried, but I don't think I could.
Yeah, you can't hover. You have to be constantly like.
Flapping my wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes, oh.
No,
Okay.
I just point. I point to the bench
Hey,
that I sleep on. And I
Can I ask
sleep
you a
there.
question?
Yeah.
What does it mean to flavor your vocabulary?
It means to add
No, make him say fuck.
extra words to add emphasis.
Okay,
which is
Uncle
which is to
Jin.
make the word more important.
Right.
No, make him say fuck.
Because
whenever
Uncle
you're
Uncle Jin told me if I wanted my vocabulary to be spicy, that I needed to use the word fuck.
He's not wrong. Fuck is a very
right?
powerful word. Yeah, it's very powerful because it
Mm.
can mean a lot of things.
How does a word be powerful?
Like this. Power word.
Power word kill.
Imagine though, dude. Imagine if Valxis was the evil villain this whole time, and he just killed Bamboozle right now.
Just kill this baby celestial. Oh, awesome.
Doesn't have that much health.
I know. I probably could. I'm not going to.
Gets a DM from Cubs. Before you send Bamboozle back, I attack him with my longsword. Oh, okay.
No, I would just use my new 4th level spell. Come on.
He's
You're
gonna
not
kill
the
him.
only one with that.
Yeah. I lost the train of thought.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go back now.
Okay. Well,
I
goodbye.
gotta keep this a secret.
Yeah, you can't tell anyone
Anyone?
except for my father. He knows about it already. So you can talk to it about my father,
What
but
about
no one else.
What about Mama Mary?
No.
What
Oh,
about
so
Uncle
dumb.
Kilo?
Nope. Not even Kilo.
What about Alfie?
Nope. Not Alf.
Okay, and just
He
Fly
just like
away.
for a moment he just goes, not Jin, not Drell. Okay.
Okay, you guys come down from the garden to eat dinner, and Von Adder's still downstairs, like in the lounge area. Will you guys eat dinner if you want to eat dinner?
Jen will eat dinner.
Is anyone else doing anything specific?
No, Jen's just chilling. He's happy that Von Adder's home and he gets to eat good meals now. Thank God.
Ben's prestidigitation meant nothing. So we're just fast forwarding to another day.
Yeah, with training. Did we? I'm assuming
You
we
didn't
weren't
train
getting any
today.
training. Yeah, we'll do it
No,
tomorrow.
No.
Yeah, if he's sore, then we'll do it tomorrow. We'll pick it up tomorrow.
No Another day. Oh,
I'd like to ask Ben
okay.
something. Ben,
AJ. AJ.
if he's not here, then we can
He's
probably just
gone.
Ah!
Damn it!
How is the music playing if he's gone?
Stops as you say that.
I literally just got back.
Okay.
Oh my God.
William wants to talk to you.
What's up?
I wanted to ask if you know anything about changing aspects of spells.
How do you mean? Like
Well,
changing components or?
no, not components, but just changing the aspect and just the nature of a spell. I was thinking of perhaps trying to change something where instead of doing a large amount of hurting, maybe you can, I don't know, be done in a different way to reverse it? To help instead of harm?
Well,
If it's possible, if you've heard of anything like that.
during my time at the library, one of the main researchers was, or part of my exchange, I suppose, was them analyzing my use of magic. From what I understand, most people have to train and understand certain laws of conservation and energy exchange. But it's not exactly like that for me. At least I don't consciously do that. So I don't really know exactly how to help, but in terms of adjusting spells or creating them or changing them, it's probably possible. You just have to figure out how to balance the equation, per se.
Yeah, I don't really know how to do that, but I thought I'd ask. Thank you, though.
Of course.
Everyone goes to
That's
bed
it.
that night?
Does Bamboozle stay in Mary's room?
Bamboozle comes back after you guys eat dinner, and you hear from downstairs before you guys get up from the table, like Von, oh, Bamboozle, welcome back, and then just silence, and then, okay, very good. Your friends, family, they're upstairs, and then Bamboozle just comes upstairs to the table as you guys are finishing. Job's done.
Did you have fun?
I had, and you can see he's like genuinely thinking about it, a successful mission.
Good job.
Thank you.
Usually after a successful mission, there's a reward.
Wait, really?
Is it, for the most part, if you do a good job, then...
Be right back. Flies downstairs. Von Adder goes, oh, Bamboozle, welcome. Well, I mean, of course, I can. Yeah, no, come with me. And then you hear like steps as they go further downstairs, and then Bamboozle comes up, and you see like in his mouth is just a full fish, and he goes, I got
That's a great reward. Wow.
uh-huh. And you see he like folds his wings forward to try to like hold it in his wing muscles. It's a very good reward.
You gonna save it for later?
No. It
Whoa.
just starts biting into it. Eats the whole thing. He hasn't been fed in a day and a half.
What? He would have been eating at every meal that we eat.
Would he? Is there raw meat on the table for him? Did anyone tell the servants to prep that?
I sure
Oh,
hope so.
Yeah.
The servants prepped breakfast.
Oh, boy.
Dinner Von Adder made not knowing
Oh,
Bamboozle
boy.
existed.
We would be requesting
Well, now you'd
beef
be requesting
tartare.
Oh,
the meal's already
boy.
Come
over.
on, it's
Oh, he's
implied, just like
tartar.
pooping. I have
The
Yeah.
servants didn't know Bamboozle
haven't
existed.
taken
a
Von
roll
Adder
of
didn't know
weed check.
Bamboozle existed.
Poop check.
I'm just saying the three characters who adopted him said they would take care of him.
I said I was not taking care of him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
you had done
saying-
a lot of the talking.
I'm
man.
saying you guys didn't tell
You
anyone that
said-
Bamboozle
you
existed
wanted to
until
watch-
today, until Von Adder literally met him first by accident, so he wouldn't have had raw food prepped and probably will for meals going forward.
You can say
The last
whatever
few
you
days,
want.
Drill, you've said that you wanted to keep your hands clean of this entire thing, but you've judged
And
us a lot on this.
And let me tell you something. I have treated this like I'm an uncle, and I
Yeah,
will
uncle
continue to
asshole.
do as such. Yup.
Yeah.
Mary would never have let him go hungry.
He didn't like make a
go.
fuss about it, but he devoured that fucking fish.
No, she would never have.
Well, he ran away from you in the morning and then pretended to be Spore. When would you have fed him?
Oh man. Well, then that means nobody ate.
No, everyone. There was breakfast there, but it was all
Yeah,
cooked
we ate
food.
breakfast.
You ate in front of him. The servants made food,
He doesn't eat cooked
but he was
food.
pretending to be Spore.
He only
Bad
we
eats-
were
mother
sitting down
caught
and
lacking.
Yeah, and he was
Bad
pretending to
mother
be
died.
Spore.
Eating.
Ah!
Bad mom alert.
I would never let him starve. Forgets to
No, but
feed
fully in character though. Like Mary has very like she's not got a great like track record with kids, so she's like real on edge about making sure Bamboozle's okay.
It's only like 24 hours without food. He's fine.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
he's fucking.
She doesn't know what he is.
dead.
She doesn't know if he can
Not
go.
a grown dragon or anything.
He's so dead.
Just kidding.
He's a
No, he's
baby.
fine. He's eating this fish right now.
Dude, I've seen kids die after 24 hours and not eat.
You've seen it personally,
Yeah, my cat starves every single day.
and he
Every
died.
time
yeah.
you see the bottom of the bowl.
Wait, do
I'm
you have
with you
one of
on
those
that one,
cauldrons?
Noah.
How are you getting him back to life?
He hungers.
He's
Yeah. Somehow, after every time we feed Panther, he acts as if we've never fed him. It's kind of
yes,
crazy.
300 pounds of salt
Every-
on hand.
So
Every morning I wake up.
you
and
guys
the
went
whole-
another day
$100.
without purchasing the fucking salt.
Fuck.
You all, unless anyone's got anything they want to do specifically.
Oh wait.
Training with
Von-
Ben.
Wait. Von Adder.
I'm saying you guys go to bed. We're talking about going to bed right now.
God, I'm trying to talk to him at dinner.
He's not upstairs. He stayed down in the
God.
lounge sipping
Hey,
wine.
Dan, he's
Sipping
chilling.
You
on
want to go
his
downstairs?
wine,
You can
bro.
walk downstairs.
Yeah, let me walk down real quick.
Okay, you walk downstairs. He's by himself sitting next to the fireplace, and you see that the fireplace has actually got like a blue fire going right now because he's now prepped for the fact that you turn off his fire every time you walk in here.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I don't put the two and two together.
He
Uh,
takes the last swig of wine, puts the glass down, and then kind of like shifts it on the coffee table so it's on a specific spot, and then suddenly it starts refilling. And then he
That's-
grabs the glass, swirls it around, and takes a sip and goes, "Oh, Drill,
Oh,
how was
hey,
the
sorry.
garden?
Oh, it was beautiful. You
Yeah? What was your
you
favorite
made-
part?
Probably the tomatoes. What?
Why?
I
He
don't,
loves tomatoes.
I don't know. I just
You like
Is it
you
ba-
just like tomatoes? Should I get you a basket of tomatoes?
sure.
Is that a sure? Or is that a yes? Do you want tomatoes? I don't have to get you tomatoes if you don't want tomatoes, but if it's your favorite
mean,
part,
like,
I'll get you tomatoes.
I like tomatoes. I was just saying, like, I don't know. It just looked really nice up there. I don't know. Like,
Okay.
it's-
Why are
Those
you
were
so
my
unsure
favorite-
of that? Are you okay?
You asked what my favorite part was, and I said tomatoes.
Right,
And, you're
and I
like,
asked if you wanted
weird.
tomatoes because I'm trying to accommodate you as a guest. Do you
I'm
think
sorry.
I'm out to get you or something? What is happening?
I always think everyone's out to get me. It's not your fault.
How are you traveling with such a large group of people then? What if I told you,
know?
that Bamboozle is a secret agent and that he's trying to infiltrate your group, get information on you, and deliver it to
Stop.
He just starts laughing. He breaks the seriousness and starts laughing because that'd be ridiculous.
Would be ridiculous.
Nothing. Don't
That
worry
would
about it.
be
What? How can I help you?
So this might come across as a little bit weird.
I mean, you're
do
Drill, so probably.
Do you know where I could get 200 pounds of salt? Like,
I mean, you could probably order it.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. I didn't think I could just go downtown.
I mean,
for that.
200 pounds is like.
It's very specific.
No, I'm just saying it's like 4 buckets.
Oh.
Like, if you were to get like if you were from, I don't know, the year 2022 and you were to go to a place like, I don't know, Home Depot and get 5 buckets, those buckets would be 50 pounds of salt apiece.
They have Home Depot here.
No. That doesn't exist. I'm just saying buckets, and he shows he does a thing where he kind of shows the size of a bucket and goes about 4 this big is probably 50 pounds.
Where's the nearest Home Depot?
That doesn't exist. I was speaking as if I was talking about the future. What are you talking about?
There's not a fantasy Home Depot.
No. They also don't sell salt there unless it's for roads.
I was gonna say. I mean, what's the difference? It did say I need a table
well, you
salt.
need. Well, it's not. I mean, you need salt. You just need salt. But I don't know a place. I mean, you could probably find. I mean, a cooking place probably has a ton of salt if it's like a restaurant. But they could probably order extra for their next shipment and then get you. I mean, most likely it'll come in
a week.
It'll come in bags. Well, not a week. Aren't you guys leaving 4 days?
Yeah, yeah. I
mean, possibly. It depends on how much you pay someone. Money talks. They'll ship things fast if you pay.
Is this a question I should talk to one of your maids about? Could they help me in getting
I don't have maids.
Your assistants, your
my servants. You're talking to me about it. Why would you go to defer this conversation to somebody else?
Can you help me get 200 pounds in 4 days?
I'm not paying for it.
No. How much do you think it would be?
You'd have to ask whoever's going to deliver the salt how much it would be. You're asking for 200 pounds of salt.
I know this is a big number.
Right. But why would I or any of my servants know how to order? Do you think I order 200 pounds of salt at a time?
I just think you know.
I get maybe 50 sometimes. I told you restaurants.
Okay, I'll go to a
Or just go to the docks and try to see if you can swindle 200 pounds off of one of the ships.
I'll go out tomorrow. I'll see if I can swindle some salt.
Don't forget.
Why did you say that?
Why did I say what?
Don't forget. Why'd you say it like that?
Because I don't want you to forget.
All right, thanks. Yeah, I won't.
Are you okay?
No.
Do you think
run out of the room?
No, Drell. You guys see Drell run up the stairs with Von Adder calling after him.
Sounds about right. He seems to be having a tough time.
Drell, you're now standing in front of everyone.
No,
Von
I kept going.
Oh, you just kept going upstairs? Oh, okay, cool.
Fuck no, I didn't stop. That'd make it even weirder. Duh.
Okay. Are you all going to bed? Anyone do anything before you go to bed?
Just go. Oh,
no.
I do
Cool.
the Burger King
You all go
crawl.
to sleep. Next day comes around. Everyone comes down for breakfast. Everyone eats breakfast.
Training day, Ben.
Cool.
Did we feed Bamboozle?
No, there was food at breakfast for Bamboozle this time because
thank goodness.
now Voux's father knows he exists.
Mary.
Yeah.
So I was talking to Von Adder last night, and I was figuring out where we could get some salt.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we kind of need that, huh?
Yeah, we kind of do. I mean, we don't really. I do have diamonds,
I mean, I have a couple too.
I have 3 diamonds, that's true.
Okay, so just as a point of clarification, the spell that gets used in the cauldron is not the same spell that you guys can currently cast with diamonds.
How much does it cost for diamonds, though?
So there's multiple resurrection type spells. The Raise Dead spell is a spell none of you can have at this point.
Wait, so why were we talking about having diamonds before?
Because there's a 300 gold diamond spell that can resurrect people, but they can only be dead for a minute, not 7 days.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, no, I get that.
So there's 2 types. The one she's trying to do with her cauldron with the salt
No, I know the salt one and that one's different. I'm just saying we have multiple ways to raise people from the dead.
Sure, as long as that spell is prepped that day.
Well, I don't know how that works. I'm not a magic person.
I know.
Hey, do you want me to explain to you how the magic works?
What?
Hey, I just want to let you know I do have the diamond spell ready. I'm not entirely like super sure how to do it, but I think I'm pretty confident I could do it as long as I have a diamond.
So, should we get 200 pounds of salt just in case?
We should probably get a portion of that to have it ready.
I really
But how
think
are we
it's-
going to carry 200 pounds of salt?
I can carry the 200 pounds of salt in my fanny pack.
Oh, that's right. You do kind of
I
just turn it
just-
into the salt dimension.
Oh, there's gonna be salt on everything.
Yeah, like you have
Well,
other
unless you
stuff
put it in
there.
bags.
I'm gonna have to put it in
That's
bags.
true. We're gonna have a lot of little bags.
You're
of salt.
probably not going to find someone who's selling you salt that's just fucking salt.
No, I
Like
know.
they're gonna
I'm
sell it to you in bags
I-
and stuff.
Oh no. Okay, let's. Are you good at haggling, Mary?
No.
Am I good at talking?
I hope you
Hold on.
understand.
I'm
You
good
are
at
going to
talking.
have to start pound measuring your fanny pack because it can only hold 500 pounds.
Yeah. No.
So 200 pounds-
D&D does that.
I know, but I'm saying you'll have one use of this resurrection spell, and if you ever go buy more salt enough to do a second one, you will basically be out of room
You're
in
right.
your fanny pack.
No, you're right.
Okay.
Corey, I have 100 pounds in my fanny pack, and it can hold up to 500.
You have 100 pounds right now, and you're about to go put 200 more pounds of salt in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
just-
see
I'm
what the
just-
problem is.
I'm alerting you that when
We
you
could
were like, let's
probably-
go find salt in every single town we go to, you could probably do that maybe twice before you're out of room in your fanny pack. Now and
Yeah.
one other time.
I'm
Everybody
aware.
could carry
Yeah.
a 20-pound bag of salt, then we'd only have to put like 40 pounds in there.
Oh, unless we like keep
Wait,
them small.
did you say if you carry 20, you only have to put 40 in? That's only 60 pounds of salt.
No, I mean everybody carries a 20-pound bag of salt. And then the rest of it goes in the fanny pack. So we this
That's
big
where the
brain.
group. That's where the group name comes from. They're the Salt Boys.
The salt
That's
bandits.
so heavy.
What do you mean?
Everyone's
How much
carrying
do
a
you weigh,
20-pound
Mary?
bag
That's
of
20
salt.
pounds.
I am a healthy 135 pounds.
How much
I
can
can
you
carry
put-
more than that.
Oh yeah,
I
how
know
much
you
can
could
put in
carry
your
more than that,
backpack,
big guy,
Mary?
but she can't carry 20
Enough.
pounds all day.
How do you know?
How much can you put in your backpack, huh? 30 pounds?
It's so heavy.
I'll put you in my backpack.
Even I don't want to carry around 20
Are
pounds of
Mary and
salt
Drell
all
to
day.
fight? By the way, has anyone told Stool where he should be quote unquote sleeping, or is he still just staying in the dining room every night?
I mean,
been
if
in
you
that
didn't know,
dining
I
room
thought Jin and Drell told me to just follow us.
night.
Yeah.
We can put him in
You
the
guys
garden.
sleep in separate rooms.
So he follows the
It's
last
pick
one
a
of
choice,
us up.
yeah.
I feel like Stool.
You're
would
gonna
enjoy
make
the
Stool
garden.
decide between you?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
He ends up staying outside the door.
Stool ends
huh?
up going up to the fucking garden, and roots himself in one of the empty pots.
Oh my god, it's
Oh, yeah.
perfect.
Oh, yeah, he's a pot plant.
Okay, and if no one gets him in the morning, then
Uh-huh.
you leave him there for the night, for the day.
Hothead.
Let's go.
So you guys are gonna have to actively remember to get Stool, and if you don't, he's gonna stay in the tower. Just telling you
Okay.
that now. So if you guys leave in 4 days and Stool's not with you, like not actively described as with you, he's staying in the Winterlight
this is
Tower.
literally like,
Sorry, but
okay,
your
guys,
blanket is
don't
in
forget
another
this
tower.
one piece of luggage you have on the roof by
I'm
the
just
garden,
telling you.
okay?
I'm just telling
Don't
you.
leave your coffee on
You're
the
gonna
roof
get to
before
a
you
point.
drive
You're gonna get to
away.
the point of the video game where they say if you leave from this point right now, everything you haven't done is gonna be locked behind not being able to do it anymore.
God, we're gonna leave Stool, and it's gonna be literally the first 5 hours of Skyrim where you accidentally leave Lydia in a cave somewhere, and then 20 hours pass, and you're like, "Fuck, where did she go with all of my shit?"
Fuck, I forgot to bring table 7 of mayonnaise.
Except we didn't.
You're
get
gonna
that good
Fusro
boy
Daw
info.
her off the fucking top of the mountain and then not know where she ended up.
No, my dragon bones.
I'm
What
gonna
is
go haggle
this?
for 200 pounds of salt, Corey.
You're haggling now? Oh boy.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I need to go.
So where are you
that's how
going? Are you going
that's
to
how
a restaurant or are you going to the docks?
Well, I guess I'll go to a restaurant first.
Okay, cool. You get to a restaurant. There's a restaurant. They're just opening for the day because it's like early morning. You walk in and there's people setting up tables, taking chairs off the top, dusting things off. What do you do?
Good morning.
Huh? Good morning.
I know I'm a little early. I know you guys aren't open yet.
Okay.
I had a supply question for you.
Sure.
How much salt would you say you have that you could sell freely?
Yeah, we probably got about give me a moment. Goes in the back, comes back out and goes, we have about we have an opened 30-pound bag right now. So probably like 27 pounds.
Just 27 pounds?
I mean, how much salt do you think we go through? It's salt.
Well, see, that's the thing. I need a crazy amount of salt.
I mean, I can give you the contact info of our supplier, but you'd have to pay them for 200 pounds of salt. Or for however many salt you need.
How did you know, dude?
You said a lot. I just my brain went to like 500, 200, 400, I don't know.
How did you know? That was such a good
Because, you know how often people come in here asking for 200 pounds of salt? It's kind of a common occurrence in this capital.
It's weirdly common.
Most of the time it's a group of people and they're carrying their dead friend with them.
Oh my god, are you joking?
No!
This happens regularly? Like, people always buy 200 pounds of salt?
Not from us, but they come in looking for it.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, that's actually what I need it for.
You have a dead friend.
No, he's not dead yet, but like I was just gonna carry some just in case.
You know, I don't need to know about your business. Maybe you'll be better off at the docks. We're gonna need you to leave.
Wait, can I
we
just have his
cannot
phone
be
number?
accomplices to this murder you're about to commit. And he starts like pushing you out.
Wait, we're adventurers. I'm friends with the Winter
You
Lights.
said he is not dead yet. You said he's not dead yet, as if he was going to die, and I'm not going to be part of this. And he pushes you out and shuts the door.
Fuck.
You just told the man that you're gonna kill someone.
I didn't say that.
He's not dead yet, but
You implied that you were going to kill someone.
I did not. Is there another person? Is there another restaurant?
I mean, he said that his supplier comes from the docks.
Fuck. All right, I'll go to the docks.
You go to the docks and an investigation check.
Oh, I'm so good at these.
It's your ability to ask around and find out who's like a salt dealer.
Hey, yo, I'm looking for some salt.
It takes you a good like 2 hours before someone goes, "Aye, we've got salt. How much?"
I need 200 pounds.
We've got about 600.
Easy. I didn't think I would get it in one day.
Well,
That's
it's
crazy,
going
bro.
to certain places, so you'd have to outbid them. How much you willing to pay?
How much is the bid?
How much do you want the salt?
I mean, like, how about like 2 platinum? Is it a lot, or is it like?
He looks at like other guys that he's with. He goes, 3.
How much is gold and platinum?
10 gold is a
1,000,
platinum.
right?
No, 10 gold is 1 platinum.
10 gold, 1 platinum.
Yes.
How about 2 platinum, 5 gold?
2 platinum, 8 gold.
You started too high, man. You should have
2
2
platinum, 7 gold, 5 silver, and 5 copper.
Now you're being disrespectful.
He
That
goes,
thing, I don't know.
he goes, I'm sorry. Is the other 4.5 silver just too much
see.
for you?
Yeah, see, man, I told you.
Sorry, I'll raise the silver up then.
Yeah, to 2.8.
Oh shit, yeah. My
See,
bad.
man,
I'm not good
you
at
fucked
math.
up. You should have done
I'll
the
do
cop
2-8.
Okay, good. 2-8. And he holds
I
out
think
his
you could have
hand.
got 2-7, but the copper set it over.
So he holds out his hand for the money.
I give him 2-7. No, I'm kidding.
Are you giving him 2-8?
I'm giving him 2-8.
Okay, he takes the 2-8, kind of like splits it up amongst he and his friends, and he goes, "Aye, 200 pounds of salt to the man right there. Put it on a pallet. He'll drag it."
Can I get some sacks for that?
They're in sacks.
Oh, perfect.
They unload like it's sacks of 20 pounds. So there's 10 separate fucking sacks of this salt on a pallet. Now, here's my question to you, Drell.
Oh, what's up?
Just for my knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
This thing is this fanny pack is only 2 feet in diameter at the mouth.
One at a time.
I looked it up.
One at a time.
About a gallon of salt, so about the size of a milk gallon, is about 20 pounds of salt.
Oh, that's not big.
Okay.
I looked it
The
up.
sacks need to fit this wide.
What?
The sacks need to fit into this space.
So if they're 20-pound sacks, they might be the size of milk gallons.
So you're good.
Them in one
Okay.
by one.
Okay. So these two guys are watching you, and you hear one guy go, "Hey, we should have charged him more." As they're watching you just like put these in. And they go, you hear another guy go, "Yeah, he's got a magic nut sack there." And they're just the 3 guys are just watching you go, and they're just like, You think he'll come back for more if we tell him that we can be his main supplier? And the guy goes, "Honestly, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. You know, we'll just get extra from where we're going, and then we won't have to fuck over the guys we're fucking over right now. You know what I mean?" And he goes, "Yeah, it's a good point." And then you look up at them, and they're like, everyone goes,
Hey,
"Hey,
what's this?"
You wouldn't happen to want more of that in the future, would you?"
I mean, only if like one of my friends dies, but like.
Well, you know, everyone's got friends dying. So what if we struck a deal?
I don't need more salt right now.
No, right now. We're not talking about right now. We're talking about future shipments. You seem like the kind of guy who may be getting into a little bit of dirty work, and sometimes your friends die. And you've just clearly stated that's what the salt's for. So maybe you'll need more salt in the future. Don't you want a place that you know you can get 200 pounds of salt, instead of places you don't know you can get 200 pounds of salt?
I mean, yeah, I would just come back here to
Right.
this port.
Right. But not everyone around these ports will betray a client the way we have today.
I keep putting the salt in. How much salt is left?
You probably have like 5 more sacks to go. He goes, "Because we're messing with one of our clients right now to be able to give you all this salt, so we're gonna have to go make up for it."
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean,
So
like
in
you
the
said,
future, do you want your own shipment of salt? We'd keep it at the same price. We'd never upsell you.
I mean, like, what if I don't need it right away? What, do
Well,
you hold
then
on to
we
my
won't get
salt,
2
or,
shipments.
like-
We'll hold on to a full shipment of 200 for you. We'll leave it on our ship for when you need it, but it will be separate from what our normal clientele need.
This sounds so weird. You know that, right?
What sounds weird about it? You're the one buying 200 pounds of salt. How are we the weird ones? We're salt salesmen.
I get it's weird that I'm buying 200 pounds of salt.
It's
but,
not
like,
weird. It's for your dead friend.
They're not dead yet.
Right, yet. You do what you gotta do,
Stop.
man. We're not gonna question it. If you're buying 200 pounds of salt for your dead friend, soon to be dead friend, then that's up to you.
Do you guys think like I'm killing them?
It kind of sounds like it.
Oh no.
What do you keep saying? Not dead yet. We don't know. Hey, there might be
I mean-
other friends of yours who aren't dead yet,
Look,
and we can get you more salt.
Look,
You hear the guy on the other side goes, "Listen, man, we'll get you 200 pounds of salt. It'll stay on our ship. We'll remember your name. What's your name?"
Drell.
Drell. We'll remember your name, Drell. We know what you look like. If you need 200 pounds of salt, you see us at the docks, you come to us. You pay the same price you just did. We'll get you 200 pounds of salt.
All right, sure. I mean, like, I guess, like...
Well, hold on. Shake on it.
Okay. And I shake his hand.
Deal. Okay, on your way.
Okay. What was your name?
Don't worry about that. And then they go back up onto the ship deck. You know what they look like. It's 3 human dudes, kind of in rags.
That's so descript.
Looking a little ratty, kind of sketchy.
Three ratty human pirate dudes on a
I didn't say
dock.
pirate.
What's... I didn't give them anything for that deal, right?
No.
Why did you say it in their voice?
No. There you go. Okay, you walking away with your 200 pounds of salt?
I guess.
Nice. Anyone else? What are you guys doing today besides, I know, of Jin and Ben are training?
What the fuck just happened?
I mean, that's really it so far. Yeah, for Jin.
Okay, Mary, what are you doing with your day?
You know when you go to the mall and like you walk past like a shoe salesman and he's trying to clean your shoes and like you're like really
I'm just waiting for one person in this fucking party to realize what just happened.
I'm so confused.
Yeah.
Mary, can you read off on the item for me? This is totally out of character knowledge. On the item for me, how much 200 pounds of salt costs?
10 gold.
You paid nearly triple default costs for 10 pounds for 200 pounds of salt. So they're like, "Hey man, if you want to pay the same price, we'll get you some salt."
Literally doesn't have concept.
I
of
know,
money.
I know, I know. You spent nearly 3 platinum on something that was 1. But moving on, Kilo, what are you up to today?
I don't even know what's going on. I just got back.
What are you doing today? It's the same day. It's the next day after everything. What are you doing with your day?
I don't fucking know.
What do you want to do? What does Kilo do with his time?
Can we say Kilo was with me getting salt?
No.
Fucking lounging around, dude. I don't know.
You're just lounging? Cool. Kilo's lounging.
Dabbing, making a pumpkin mask.
Mary, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Mary is gonna be. She's gonna try and learn a little bit about what was that? It was a sea hag that was underneath the.
How are you gonna learn
the
it?
leftover one. She's gonna go down to the library.
Okay, you go down to the library.
Damn, that's fucked up. Jin has the information too.
Aetheria is currently like at the desk, and she hears someone coming in and goes, "Oh, so you came back for the Oh, hi, welcome. If there's anything I can help you with, let me know. And if you see a sapphire dragonborn, tell him that I'm anxiously waiting his return."
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank
Can
you.
you point me to where I can find a book about sea hags?
Aren't you the one who went on the
Yeah.
Did I not give you all enough information?
No. You gave us so much good information. We really appreciated it. I'm kind of just. We were able to get.
She was the one who info dumped you, so she feels like she already gave you all the knowledge on sea hags.
Why does she need to know about why we want to read books?
I don't. Like you didn't even pay attention to her for the job.
I don't really have like super like fantastic memory, and also whenever we got there.
Would you rather me tell you, or do you want to read it in a book?
I mean, if you know anything specific about the sea hag that was living on the island, she kind of got away.
Oh, did she now?
Yeah.
How did she do that?
There was a freaking. Let me tell you, there was a freaking portal.
She pulls out a notepad and slowly starts writing.
Yeah, you're gonna want to write this down.
No, you're not getting paid.
She starts writing down everything that you tell her.
Yeah,
A
there was
portal. Okay.
a portal in the bottom of that house. It was like a basement. It was really crazy.
Okay.
It was this big lake, and then we had to swim to the bottom of the lake, and then we had to the bottom of the lake just kept going, and suddenly we were right side up instead of being upside down, and we were in the Feywild.
Why has nobody
You were
insight
in
checked
the
this woman?
Feywild. Okay, wonderful.
Nobody's here except
And what did you
Mary.
do in the Feywild?
Well, we couldn't really do anything because we were in the middle of this giant friggin' lake that was like
Giant
3
lake.
times.
Okay.
Yeah, it was 3 times like bigger than the one that we just like tried to swim through.
And how big was the one you just tried to swim through?
Oh man, I don't even know. Was it like 100 feet across?
Okay, 100 feet across, 3 times,
Maybe.
300 feet across. Okay, yep.
And then so we like pop up in the Feywild in the middle of this big lake, and then something like crazy is coming out of the woods like across the lake, and we're just like, oh damn, we probably should like not be here. And yeah, so we had to swim back down and swim back through the portal, go back, and it was a frog behemoth thing.
No kidding.
It was crazy. We almost
Frog
died.
behemoth thing. Almost died.
Thanks, guys.
Okay. Wonderful.
Yeah, so
okay. So
apparently
you want to know
that
about that
hag-
hag specifically? I mean, I can only tell you about sea hags as a whole, and I don't know if we have any. I don't think anyone would have written books about that one specific hag.
Oh man, that would have been really great if
That
they
seems
had.
like
But
something that'd be an unbelievably lucky coincidence if that was possible.
hey man, you never know if you don't ask, right?
I guess. Was there something you wanted me to, I mean, I guess reiterate about sea hags for you?
I mean, do they always have the ability to make a giant crazy portal back to the Feywild?
Oh, no, that might have been a coven thing.
Oh,
They might have worked
oh.
together to ritually open that portal.
Do you think that portal's gonna stay open?
Well, I would presume since you're all back from your mission. I mean, this information was relayed to Lady Winterlight?
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably have it closed by now.
Oh, okay.
It's been many days,
One
as far as I'm
week.
aware,
Sorry,
since you
it was a-
looked at me.
Exactly.
Exactly. However, I'm assuming if this hag... Did this hag see you?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, good, good. Very good, actually. You probably would have
Oh,
been dead
why?
if it had.
What?
So, sea hags specifically hate beauty. She would have been in
Are
a
you
fit
calling
of
me
anger.
pretty?
I'm just stating a fact.
She's gonna bat her eyes at her. It's like,
You see, like, so Aetheria being an Eladrin, and I've already explained this. She's an autumn Eladrin, so she's got like her clothes and her like hair have like, you know, orange and red and yellow leaves, and she's got pretty like orange skin. If she could visibly show blushing, she's blushing.
I'm gonna take this as a compliment.
I'm glad you are.
Okay, continue.
Stupid. But yeah. Okay. No. Where were we? Sea hags, right? Beauty drives them to a fit of anger. And if they had seen something beautiful, they would simply try to either mess up your beauty or attack you. So.
Oh wow, they would like be compelled to, even if like we probably would have like kicked her butt.
I mean, the only thing that would make her run away is if she was near death.
Dang.
If she had seen you, that is.
Interesting.
I mean, they are
Okay.
horrifying. I mean, be happy you didn't see her. They're usually emaciated, and they have hair made of seaweed, eyes that are glassy and look like a doll.
So like a fish.
Well, I don't think they have webbed fingers or toes, but they do have very sharp claws.
Oh man, like a really, really evil fish that doesn't need to swim.
She like
Okay,
paused for a moment. Sure.
Well, one would think if she really needed to swim, she'd have some kind of fin.
Oh, no, they
right?
can breathe
mean-
underwater. The fins are across their arms, their forearms to their elbows.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I mean,
okay.
yeah, they're gross. Do you want to see a depiction of one?
Yes.
One moment. And you see she steps away, and then comes back with sort of like a wand in her hand, and flicks the wand and whispers something. And behind the desk now stands the visage of a sea hag, and it's fucking gross. And
Oh, holy
horrifying and
fucking
everything.
shit! Oh my god! I thought you were gonna show me a picture. What the?
Where would I get a picture of a sea hag?
There's
I mean,
so many books in here. One of them's
artist
got to be a picture.
descrip-
But...
Yeah, but artist descriptions versus what one actually looks like are two very different things. Do you want me to make it go away?
Hey, wait, hold on. No, don't make it go away. I'm gonna try and draw it. She's gonna take out her notebook and switch the flip to a page and try and draw it real
Okay,
fast.
while you're drawing, you see Atilra like sort of like walks behind you and like peeks over your shoulder to see your drawing. I need a performance check. 21. This is an insane drawing. And she like sort of like sees it and then leans in a little bit to the point where like you feel her breath on your shoulder, and she just goes, "Oh, fascinating. You're an artist."
Thanks. You smell like autumn.
She snickers a bit and just goes, I guess you could say it's genetic. Both of my parents smelled the same. It's kind of how our people are. I shouldn't be telling you how my parents smell. That's weird.
Yeah, that was funny. I don't know how I would describe my parents' smell. Probably like mushrooms. No, they're not dead.
She looks real confused for a second and goes, I wasn't going to think they were dead. I was going to be confused why they smell like mushrooms. I don't think
got
dead.
a little concerned. I'm
going to be honest. I've been around dead people. I don't think mushrooms is the scent. Have you been around dead people?
I mean, after a certain amount of time, right? You get kind of like.
Do you watch dead people turn their rotten smell to mushrooms often?
Well, no, but I mean, I know how decomposition works.
Into
I know
mushrooms?
fungi are pretty good about it. Yeah, I used to go like look for mushrooms and stuff out in the woods, and you'd be surprised how many start growing on bones. Okay, well, thanks for the information. I'm glad you liked my hack drawing.
Was there anything else that you possibly could have needed from me? Anything at all?
No, I think I'm okay. And she's gonna like pluck a quick flower out of her hair, and she's gonna leave it, throw it on the desk, and she's gonna sprint away. Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you look back at all?
Yeah.
When you look back, you see she takes the flower and then teleports.
Oh shit!
And she's gone.
Now I'm scared. I got spicy armpits.
What? She just teleported away. You don't know where she went.
It's like, oh god. Because Mary knows that she has like the ability to scry through like little things. So now she's just like.
So you left a flower to scry on her?
No, I don't think I can. I don't think I can scry.
I mean, I'll count it as a fingernailer. It's a part of your body that you ripped out, technically, based on your illusion.
This is true. No. She didn't leave it to
if you
scry.
wanted to, okay. Anyone else doing anything with today?
At some point, whenever people get home, or just whenever, probably later in the night, like just after dinner, Philion would go and knock on Mary's door.
Mary, your door's knocked on.
Hello?
It's a Philion.
Hi, you can come in. Oh shit!
You.
Hold on, wait, it's locked.
Oh, no.
Bamboozle goes, open the door. He's on the inside with you. Why?
I'm working on it, buddy.
Why did you lock the door?
She was embarrassed.
About what?
She ran back to the room and like locked the door and like.
Bamboozle was just inside and was just like, "What's going on?"
What's wrong, Bamboozle? She's
talking through the pillow.
What was
Is
it?
this from
all
Code
right now?
Lyoko?
What?
The music.
The music.
What? I can't
No,
hear
it's
it.
Sims. It's Sims music. It's
it's
Sims
was like
music when
this-
you're in
I
the
was like-
purchase menu.
It was like this is homie.
It sounded similar to Code Lyoko music.
Not
But then the
Cody got more bass.
came in, and I was like, oh no, that's Sims. That's when you're building a house. Interesting choice, AJ.
Is it all right to come in now?
Yeah. I'm unlocking it, and she'll unlock it.
She looks flustered.
Is everything all right?
Oh yeah, totally. It's all good. What's up?
You can do it if you want to do it. I'm not stopping you. Insight check versus deception. Is that what's happening right now? Oh no! Oh no! Woo! That's a 2 on the diaphilion. Woo!
Yeah, that's all right. That's
Okay.
not my advantage. Anyways,
It's not that you think that she's telling the truth. It's that you can't tell if she's lying. That's kind of how that works. It's like
yeah.
hard to read.
I just wanted to check on you because earlier I saw kind of the whole thing drop a little bit and what seemed to be a little bit of healing happening.
Mary, you have
Healing?
no idea what he's talking about.
What?
Earlier, your form, the one that you have been putting on for a while, dropped for a little bit, and
Like
underneath it
the
wasn't-
re-upping that you do automatically at this point.
Oh.
The disguise that you re-up on the regular, he perception checked to see it happen. The like immediate thing that most people miss.
Oh. Oh.
That, yeah. Well, I was just gonna say maybe you should take a look in the mirror sometime soon. That's pretty much all.
Wait, what? She's gonna like run to the mirror. She's gonna look.
You're still in disguise currently.
Without the
Are you dropping it?
Oh.
visage.
Yeah. Can you close the door?
Yeah. Reach behind it.
Closes the door.
Okay, she'll drop it. She'll look at herself.
You drop the illusion, and you notice on the right side of your face, across your cheek in like a blotch, is normal skin. And one of your eyes, instead of being jet black around, you see a creeping white, as if your eye is returning to normal. And that's where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I can't believe I got swindled for salt.
You made 50 platinum for telling a woman everything that happened to you from birth to beginning of campaign. So
That's why I wasn't worried about it. I have no
Salt.
concept of money.
The next gang we have to murder is
All
the salt
Drell
swindlers.
knows is that platinum is apparently more than gold now.
you didn't know that before?
No.
Drell had no
Oh my
concept
gosh.
that platinum was worth more than gold.
No, I didn't have platinum before.
You have had platinum multiple times.
No. Before, yeah, but like, no. Drell didn't have an understanding that platinum
No one explained what platinum's value was? Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Homie doesn't do math really well.
So,
Oh my god.
After this week, we're gonna go up to Jin's village, fuck some shit up there, find Drell's mentor, fuck some shit up with him.
Yeah, we're
Mary's healing.
we're-
Valxis is having a Valxis moment.
Valxis
I
went
think.
AWOL the whole
He
session.
went
I think
AWOL?
Cubs
It's
just wanted
great.
to get out of the session. Obviously, I'm kidding.
He just wanted to
And
avoid the
those are growing
consequences on
fast.
Valsis.
Yeah.
RP denier. No, I'm just kidding.
Everything's good.
Is
What
AJ even
could
here?
go wrong?
Oops, I
need
forgot
AJ
to
to end
unmute.
this
the
Yeah, how long
Discord
you been back,
Yeah.
AJ?
for like 10 minutes?
So did you hear
I
us
don't know.
questioning the whole Sims conversation versus Code Lyoko? You played Sims
What?
music at one point. There was music playing through your thing that was like the Sims, like I'm building furniture inside my house music, like the shopping music. And
I
for a
didn't catch that
second,
part.
before a second, it sounded like it was Code Lyoko music, and I was like, "What is happening?" Like, and you weren't here.
Well, this playlist does have some stuff on it.
Yeah, we heard it. I didn't realize it until the ha ha ha. I was like, "Oh god, it's Sims." But yeah. Did you just put it back on? Is that what happened?
Yo.
Oh.
No, this is something else.
Okay, I thought you were trying to go back to Sims. I didn't know what was happening.
you
But
want me
that's
to.
no, it's fine. The session's over. That's where we're wrapping up this session. I think I'm staying live. Wait,
Yo,
Professor,
what are
can
you
you
gonna
not hear the music? I literally see it activating on OBS.
God, what are you gonna go do, Corey?
What is she
Elden
gonna
Ring,
do?
Probably with Taylor if he's
Ooh.
around.
All right. Thank you, Corey.
Yeah, absolutely. Hold on. It's so. Why does it look so quiet on OBS?
Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
It sounds normal to us, but apparently it's been so. Like I have it on 200% on OBS. I mean, on Discord now, and it's like way too
Discord.
loud in my ears.
Yeah.
Like it's way too loud to me, but it's not popping up on stream at all.
I'll be honest, I never hear the music. I thought it was.
Wait, even in Discord,
No, I never hear it.
Cass, you can't hear the music right now.
You can wait. You should be able to change like.
Right click
Is it
on
the
Dungeon Sounds and see what the volume
It's
is
at
at for you.
144%.
And you hear
Oh, I'm
nothing.
at 140. I hear it. That's weird.
I've been able to hear it the whole session, and I had it like 70 for the stream.
Yeah, same.
I think I heard it for like the first like 10 minutes, and I was like, "Oh, hey, I can finally hear the
What
music."
the
And I didn't hear
fuck?
the rest of the time.
So if I like make it this loud,
Oh,
Wait, stop. Everyone stop talking. No, make it that loud.
I hear it now.
that's too loud for me.
So that's too loud for me too, but it's looking like it's lower than all of you guys talking normally.
Like
on OBS, that is lower than all of you talking.
Turn it down now. I had it at 130%.
Well, this isn't the volume I'd keep it at.
Whoa.
But I'm saying, like, even at that
Like,
volume,
this is
with
the
me
volume
having
that I
it,
keep it at.
it's still super low on OBS for some reason. I fucking hate how Discord works with OBS. I'm gonna be totally honest with you, because I hear you guys all at the same volume, but OBS will be like, one of you is breaking the sound barrier while one of you can't be heard at all. And I'm like, I'm using Discord. I hear them. They sound normal. But it's dumb. I don't know if Taylor's playing Overwatch, and he said he couldn't play Elden Ring yesterday because of Overwatch. So I doubt he's playing again with me today because of Overwatch. So, I mean, unless the boys want to play Valorant.
Yeah.
I'm down. Okay, cool.
Yes.
I'll keep streaming and we'll stream some Valorant. I don't care.
Valorant.
All right, guys. Later.
But nonetheless, thank you guys for hanging out. Hope you guys enjoyed
Thank
the
you guys.
session. I appreciate you guys all being here. If you were only here for D&D, then have a good rest of your night. We'll be back in next week, but without Hida. Right? Is that next week? Everyone else going to be here next week?
It should be.
Okay,
Yes.
good. We'll see
And
you all
now
next
you.
week.
That's why
Now
I
we
was
gotta
like,
go
I don't know
forward,
if
yeah.
I want to start my arc.
Have fun at TwitchCon.
We'll start
I'm not going to TwitchCon. I'm going to Vegas.
We'll go.
Why did you say
Yeah.
why
I'm
did
gonna be
you
in
tweet that you'll be in San Diego?
I will be
Yeah.
in San Diego for the weekend, but I will not be going to TwitchCon. 'cause
Fuck TwitchCon, super
that.
spreader event.
Yeah. Okay, but you're still going in the air.
Super
Fuck you.
spreader
You know what I mean.
event.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess kind of, but I would
Yes, there's a
never
difference
go
between
to
a normal
TwitchCon.
convention and TwitchCon. TwitchCon is a cesspool.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
glad you see
TwitchCon
the
probably has
difference.
more germs than like most
Also,
brothels.
I've gone to so many TwitchCons. The last one, I bought tickets and didn't even need to go. But I'm gonna say goodbye so that AJ can do his thing, and then we're gonna switch to going to play Valorant.
Okay.
You're not AJ. Don't fuck with me.
Okay.
Okay. Goodbye, everyone who's here for D&D.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.